Derivative Jill.
There she is. There she is.
There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Hello and welcome to Indefinite Lunch in Infinite Combinations number 184, where we're exploring all of the Twilight Zone. Today, we're taking a closer look at the final episode of Season 3 in broadcast order called The Changing of the Guard. And since we only have one episode today, we'll also spend some time talking about the season as a whole and what the end of Season 3 means for the Twilight Zone show and which episodes we like the best, and maybe if we have time, which episodes we didn't like too. We'll see what happens. We'll just have fun. And hello to Gavin, who says first. Actually there was a post. You are first today, but last night Canadian Spider-Man showed up and he said, "Good morning, Antiderivative Jill. Good morning, chat. I'm probably still in bed, but hello from the night before." So there's a little message from Spidey. And Gavin Blackburn already gives us his best episodes. So we're gonna check these out when we get to that segment of the show. I have them copied down, as well as Stone Rackets. He's got his right here. And if there's anybody in the chat who wants to give us your top episodes, put them in the chat, and I'm making a list, and we'll go through them when we get there. And hello to FKHC 2005. And yeah, great to see all of you guys. And let's start talking about our episodes. But first, of course, hello and welcome to Lawrence from the Wayfarer Project, who did something amazing last night. He watched 16 episodes of The Twilight Zone. Oh, hold on just a moment. I've got a call from my mother. Can you Stone Racket and Lawrence and everybody introduce each other while I take this call?
Certainly.
Well, I guess, as they say, I am, and this is my servant, Patsy. Hello, folks. Yes, last night I did 16 episodes because I came on right about, well, there was 2 episodes that I had seen with Jill the week before, and then I came on for Kick the Can. And I was fortunate to be able to join Jill with every episode since, and then I had to go back, and there were 16 I needed to see in addition to some that I had seen there. So it was still fun.
Jeez, I'm not sure what that was about, but I think my mom, I think she'll be okay. But I told her to
you can check.
No, I did. No,
Life
she
is more important than this.
Yeah, no. She is okay. It's just that I think I told her that it sounds like it's some kind of weird scam. Somebody's saying, "Oh, we own your house," but of course she owns her house. That's just stupid. But anyway, I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Is it text or something she got or email?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a scam, Mummy.
Yeah.
We own your
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's exactly the way banks speak, even if you had a mortgage,
We own your house. Yeah.
Hurry, call us now. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm telling her not to engage. I'll talk to her later.
Do not engage. Repeat, Do not.
Oh, yeah.
engage.
Do not click on anything. No hypertext, no buttons, no click
No.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and
No.
it could be a phishing scam too, but
That's
anyway,
Oh yeah, it could be
absolutely what it
completely
is.
unrelated to the house. Just get on a
Okay.
link.
but yeah, 16 episodes. That's amazing. And 5 hours watching the Twilight Zone. Thank you for doing that Wayfarer project. And
No
did
problem.
Stone Racket and Tiger Stripes introduce yourselves? Or
No,
I don't know. No.
you were
Okay.
so efficient with your mother, they did not. So please welcome, ladies
Yes.
first, Tiger Stripe.
Yeah, good
Hey.
idea. Hey, Tiger Stripes. How's it going?
Hello. Good morning. It's going.
Got coffee?
I got coffee.
Good. That's what's important.
It really is.
Stone Racket. Hey, thanks for joining today. We're
Thank
finished.
you for having me. And
Yeah.
I do not have coffee.
Oh, that's right. You have tea.
No,
No?
I have
No,
chocolate.
you have
Well,
chocolate.
actually, I already had my chocolate this morning with my breakfast. So
Gotcha.
right now I have air.
Gavin Blackburn says we own your house in the Twilight Zone.
In the Twilight Zone.
It's so
Yeah, I've
funny.
got a
Yeah.
little something to go along with LifeLock. I have home title lock.
Yeah, home title lock.
Yep. So nobody can come in and claim that they own my home.
Isn't the government supposed to do that normally down there
Yeah.
at the title office or something?
Well,
like that?
exactly. They paid off their mortgage. They have the whatever.
Yeah, I
As long
paid
as
off
she
my
does nothing,
mortgage
we'll be okay.
back in August of 2023.
Yeah, we did a year after we moved here. There's nothing like actually owning it. Well, kind of. Still pay rent to the to the state government with property tax, but
Yeah, hopefully that'll be something that's done away with.
well, as usual, I
Especially
will not hold my breath.
since I'm over 65, and hopefully Uncle Sam will get rid of that for us seniors.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
heard a
And hello
transporter. Did
to
someone arrive?
yeah, that's right. Glove cleaner
Uh,
TZ61 is here. Oh, that's great. Now we're ready to party for the end of season 3. Let's look at the episode called The Changing of the Guard. And because it's the last episode, I only had one episode to deal with, so I got videos. I got a few clips for this one, so it'll be fun to talk about. So here's The Changing of the Guard. It first aired on June 1st, 1962, which is a little funny time to release it because it is essentially a Christmas episode.
Yeah, it's
Could
Christmas
have,
in June
yeah.
instead of July.
yeah, they were just 1 month behind. And so it was written by Rod Serling and directed by Robert Ellis Miller. We also get a note that the old age makeup was done by William Tuttle, brilliant artist. Because Donald Pleasance was not as old as his character here, in case you haven't noticed. He's playing a man in his 70s when he's actually in his early 40s.
Yeah, his character has been teaching for 51 years, and Donald Pleasance was, I think, 41 or 42 when he appeared in this episode.
Well,
That's
he
right.
eventually filled the gap by the 90s.
Mhm. Are we going to party like it's 1999? Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Maybe not quite that intense.
I was younger
Maybe
then.
maybe 1989. We're
Yeah,
not
and
so excited.
yeah, back then I had a little red Corvette. Anyway,
Nice.
not really.
So,
That was a lie, Jill.
Well, I had to play
okay.
that song on New Year's Eve. I was in a band then, and we were playing New Year's Eve.
Uh-huh.
Sweet. Nice fellow. Good chap. Pleasance. Really. Yes. He seems cool.
Yes. He's a nice chap when he's not playing a villain.
True. He's not a villain in this one.
Right.
Rock Spring School for Boys, founded 1824. Rock Spring, Vermont is our setting. And Professor Ellis Fowler is teaching poetry. He's quizzing the students. He's focusing basically on the ones who have a little more trouble remembering the details of specific authors and their lifespans. In this case, he's teaching them about Alfred Edward Hausman, or I guess review. It's review because it's the last day before Christmas. And he was born on March 26th, 1859, and died on April 30th, 1936. And this is the information he's quizzing the kids on.
Well, I think it was, some quizzing there in real time, but it looks like he was basically trying to make up for the fact he felt they didn't really learn it by the time they needed to. Now, it's technically too late for testing, and I think he said he had already, well, we'll see what he says at the end of the class, but he does mention their progress, so to speak.
Yeah, but that's kind of the
basically,
magic of education, though, because even though you might not get it completely right on the first pass, towards the end, one time I got a C in university, and I went back to retake the class, and I got an A. Is what I'm saying is that
mhm.
the material does get to you, even if it didn't the first pass around.
Yeah, if you focus on it, yeah.
And so
But
anyway,
anyway,
he's one of those really cool teachers that you remember forever. Even though he's a bit sarcastic, sometimes that's actually really cool. One of my best teachers, he used to say curves are for baseball and stuff like that. Stuff like that I could imagine him saying.
yeah. Well, this guy needs reminding of that, basically. He seems to be kind of worn out here with the students, like that one guy there that was
Sure.
standing up. He seems to be worn out that they don't seem to know the material. We're at the end, and I already collected their papers and everything. It's
Well,
almost like he's
well,
just hoping
he's
beyond hope to try and stuff in just a few more right answers to feel
he's
better.
surprised that they all passed. That's what he's a bit sarcastic and stuff, but I think he's just having fun with them. And he teases them by calling them dunderheads, and they tease him by calling him Weird Beard.
Hmm.
And so he reads them a poem called "When I Was 1 and 20" by Hausman, and it's about being naive when you're young and learning stuff, and learning about life and the universe and everything. And oh yeah, here's the actual quote from the episode because I got it. I got several quotes. I put them over here. Ah, I dropped that.
But nice underheads, and potentially fine young men will make their marks and leave their marks.
So they're nice dunderheads. And so the
Well,
episode's interesting here because you have a believable sounding professor. And I imagine on the smaller screens of the 1960s, it's the old age makeup beat looks even better than it does now, but it still looks pretty good. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, I thought it was a decent makeup job.
would you
I
be
thought
able
it was
to
a lot of
put it on-
collodion, but
Would you be able to put it on big?
Yes, I could do that.
Thank you. It'll help me look at his makeup, which is something that I don't often do.
Yeah, I don't often do it either, but it's part of the show. FKHC 2005 says, let's hope the new episode of MST3K Mike is going to be in has a Donald Pleasance movie. They announced yesterday. Oh, they're going to do a new one. That's great. Didn't recognize the names. said the old man bird. I've spoken with ex-POWs in World War II Germany. One was most mad about eating frozen turnips, but happy a farmer found him and didn't shoot him. Well, I'm happy the farmer didn't shoot him either, old man bird. You didn't recognize witch names. I did not know about this. Oh, okay. So then we get the opening narration. Tiger Stripes, could you read the opening narration for us? I'm going to put it in the private chat.
Sure.
Thank you.
Professor Ellis Fowler, a gentle, bookish guide to the young who is about to discover that life still has certain surprises, and that the campus of the Rock Springs School for Boys lies on a direct path to another institution, commonly referred to as the Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm. Playing on words with institution there.
Yeah, that's that intro is heavily abbreviated.
Yeah,
from,
yeah,
from the original.
I was muted and I was saying that, so thank you, Stone Racket. Please continue.
Or you
finished?
Yeah, I finished.
Oh, oh yeah, the original narration.
Unless you want me to read it.
No. I was going to say the original narration reveals that he's about to get fired, but this one makes you wait until the next scene draws out before that occurs.
That's it was full of spoilers, Jill.
It was full of spoilers.
So this one is a lot. I thought he made a good decision there to abbreviate it, make it a nice little concise.
Yeah, because you get to be confused, just like the teacher. Although it's telegraphed pretty quickly that he's going to be fired.
Yeah, with this guy from Plato's Stepchildren.
That's right. This is Parman from Plato's Stepchildren.
He was in the Silence.
He tortured the bridge crew of the Enterprise and made Captain Kirk act like a horsey.
And made Spock dance in a style that wasn't part of that period. But anyway,
what else was he in?
Sullivan. He was in the Silence episode of Twilight Zone. It's his last name is Sullivan.
Yeah, Liam.
Right. Liam. Yeah, Liam Sullivan. Yeah, he was in the Silence episode, along with Jonathan Harris.
Oh wow, Jonathan Harris. That's nice. Okey-doke. And so the headmaster is smoking from his pipe, inquiring why the professor didn't respond to his mail. And so, just from his posture and the way he's trying to, he's really uncomfortable that he's telling Fowler to be comfortable, that things are not good in that mail that Mr. Fowler neglected to read.
He was dropping all sorts of hints, and then the guy gets the wrong impression that his contract was renewed. And it takes a little bit before he basically has to all out tell them.
Yeah, right. Around this time of year, he gets he's trying to deal with the students at the end of the year terms and studying and everything. He strikes me as one of those professors that has tutoring sessions and everything. So he was working around the clock, I'm sure, and just decided the mail could wait. I'll sign that contract later.
I should very like to go on this place until I'm 100 years old. Why, 2 years ago, I actually taught the grandson of one of my former pupils.
Sorry about that echo. But
that was trippy.
Yeah. Here, well, let's play it again without the echo.
I should very likely go on teaching in this place until I'm 100 years old. Why, 2 years ago, I actually taught the grandson of one of my former pupils.
Yeah, he should have had a contract extension so he could reach that goal.
Yeah, that's true. He should have. But for whatever reason, he's being let go just because he's getting too old, I guess. This is the
Well, they do
only
that.
real reason they say.
Yeah, they do that pretty much. But one thing here that I did like is they said, well, you get to have half your salary for the rest of your life. I'm like, damn, I'll retire.
Yeah, that's not bad, right?
Yeah, it's like we can't get that anymore.
Yeah. And Pleasance here, he's only 40, so he's doing a pretty good job of, acting like he's rambling and doddering
Yeah.
and not really paying attention and can't really take the cues that, he's going to be
Mhm.
fired.
Would persist in calling me Weird Beard. Didn't know I knew he was calling me that.
I resent that. I have a beard.
Well, that doesn't mean it's going to be weird, though. His is a pretend beard, so.
His looks like it's stuck on.
A Lee's press-on beard.
Old Fowler won't desert the ship. No, sir. He'll stay at the wheel through fair weather and foul.
As long as he has that contract renewed.
Mhm.
Yeah, he still hasn't found out. But
Poor
the
guy.
audience already knows by this point. But even though no one's outright said it, which shows that the writers, believe that we're intelligent enough to come to that
Yeah.
conclusion.
Mhm.
Well, as
And
soon
so
as
that's nice.
Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't hard not to.
as soon as Parnan called him into the office, you knew it was bad news. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, his demeanor gave it all away.
yeah.
The communication from the trustees was not a contract, as a matter of fact. It was a notice of termination. And so he reached the normal retirement age, and so they decided it's time for him to retire.
If you could have been at that meeting, sir, you would have been very proud of the things said about you and your work. A teacher of incalculable value to all of us, but
But not that incalculable.
So he not only does he not open his mail, he missed a meeting. It's like,
You would think he'd be invited to that meeting, but
Yeah,
I guess
it's like,
not. Strange.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, if he had been present, well, was he supposed to be?
Well, maybe
No,
the invitation to the meeting was in the mail.
The board meeting where he was terminated, no, they don't invite people to those. Those are closed meetings. Is that what we're talking about?
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, he's
yes.
just
Yeah,
informed of the
yeah. You
results.
don't get invited to that kind of a meeting. Yeah, they don't want you there while they chop your head. They don't want to look you in the eye.
It certainly proves one thing. Upon my word, it does. Proves that a man should read his mail.
Yeah.
This
If
is
it was
very
today,
true.
If it was
Always
today,
read
he
your
would
mail.
have been escorted out of there. Even for retirement.
I don't know from colleges, but I hope not. But it's certainly possible.
Yeah, and so they say happy holidays and all that. Merry Christmas. And he leaves the office dejected, and he cries in front of the students. Most teachers do try to hold it together for the kids, but he's, of course, overwhelmed.
Yeah. This is where you get
What's the matter with old Weirdbeard? He was crying. Did you notice that? He was crying.
And while, his character may lack a certain energy, he remembers everybody's names, which is really good.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
he's lacking energy right now because he's really, really sad.
I don't remember names.
I don't remember names either, unless,
But then, I was
and-
part-time the whole time.
Oh, you
But-
were a teacher?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I taught in college, but it was just adjunct. 3 different part-time positions at once at one point.
Oh, wow.
That's a drag.
Yeah.
Because you're doing all the work and you're getting none of the bennies.
Oh, no. No, it's certainly that way right now. Even you know, yeah. Basically, at one school that I taught for 22 years in the department, there was only 3 full-time positions that opened while I was there. And they were just fewer than the number of people who retired. So it's pretty much adjunct is the way of the future. But carry on.
Okay.
Also, I would like to say that when
I
I
was
retired,
learning.
I couldn't stop crying. And I'm not an easy cry anymore. I'm too old.
Yeah.
And I would just kind of have to find places to go, and I would just sit there and cry and cry and cry until I was all cried out. And I would, pull it together and go back to work. But it hit me hard.
Yeah. No, it is. And I mean, there you actually get your first taste of some care from the kids, because before, they were just getting wrong answers, just being quiet. And as soon as he announced that he was going to be nice and give them, call the end of the class right there and then, they were, quickly about to leave before he kept talking and they had to stop. So this is your first impression that, oh, maybe the kids do care.
Well, they were
Do
very
respect
grateful
him.
that they had all passed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that he let them out early after reading the poem to them, and they all shook his hand and everything to wish him Merry Christmas and all that before they left.
Yeah,
So
so
that
they
was
were
nice.
all pretty good guys. They were, they
Yeah.
weren't disrespectful.
Yeah, they were all good.
No, I didn't say they were disrespectful, but you didn't get this level of care until now.
A glove cleaner says, "I think my favorite Donald Pleasance performance was as the wine merchant in Columbo."
Yeah, that was a third season 2-hour episode called A Port in Every Storm.
Jill should have read the memory book.
Well, Stone Racket has a good memory.
Yeah, he has a memorable line when he's served a particular bottle of wine, and he complains to the maitre d' is liquid filth is what he calls it.
Oh. Canadian Spider-Man is here. Hello, good morning. I liked your message last night. He said, I'm probably still in bed as you're reading this. Euler Greg says, "Hey, Spidey." And hello to Euler Greg also. Oh, the memory book will help me remember names. Thank you. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so maybe it's a good thing that this Christmas episode was not released during Christmas, because he immediately goes home and pulls out a gun. And so he just, I suppose that, that dark nature of him feeling like his life is over now that his teaching career is over is pretty messed up for a Christmas
I like the way
episode.
they did it, though, because
Yeah.
you just see him troubled, and he is saying out loud kind of like how he feels and everything. But the housekeeper is the one that notices that the gun is gone. And
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she'll notice that. And and luckily he doesn't live totally alone, because somebody
her
is there
shock
to
kind
care.
of carries over to the audience, I think.
Definitely. Yeah, just in case you weren't sure what he was going to use that gun for. They do bring it all together to make it very clear without being outright about it. But Twilight Zone has done that before, like a Time Enough at Last, and a few other episodes where this kind of thing is talked about.
Now I'm depressed.
Aw. Well, he's listening to a broadcast on the radio. It's supposed to be a Christmas broadcast,
Yeah, Handel's Messiah.
but it doesn't sound very cheery.
Yeah, I think I got that title wrong. It's Any Old Port in a Storm was the name of the Columbo episode. So that's another reason I'm depressed.
Aw. Hey, you corrected it within the live
Yeah.
stream. That's pretty good. So it's all adding to a very somber scene where his maid offers some more tea and saying dinner will be ready, but he says he wants to skip dinner. And she
I
suggests
believe
a
she's
nap.
a housekeeper. She's a little more than a maid.
A housekeeper, yes, that's right.
Yeah, I think that's what I said.
Housekeeper. Well, I don't know why. I think those are the same thing, but okay.
Oh, no. Housekeeper's got a lot more status than a maid. Housekeeper keeps the keys.
I see. Interesting. Okay, so then she definitely does try to take care of him because she suggests that he take a nap and eat later. She doesn't want him to skip dinner. He ignores her though and starts reminiscing about former students who have all grown up by now. One of the kids likes Shelley, so I had to look up who Shelley is, and that's Percy Bysshe Shelley. And one of the famous poems that Percy wrote was Ozymandias, which was also referenced in the Orville one time in season 3. So it's a pretty good philosophical poem about leadership and all that. There's a lot of interesting literature in this episode that
Yeah. Well, he's a
deepen
professor.
deepen it. Yes, he made me learn and read
Even though Serling
poems.
does like to reference literary works, it's
Mhm.
like in this one you need to. He's obviously a literature professor or something related.
Yeah, he's a poet. Yeah, he teaches poetry in particular, from what we saw.
It's
I don't know
like
if he
Dead
teaches more
Poet
than that.
Society.
Yeah, or Dead Poets Society is like this episode.
Yeah.
Or Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah,
Then
they're
he
both
also-
like Goodbye, Mr. Chips, which is really
Yeah.
Oh, did that come
the
first?
inspiration. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was a book, a very popular book.
Nice.
And then a movie.
And a movie. And a musical version with Peter O'Toole.
And then later, and then much, much later, we get Stand and Deliver, which is something I'm going to review one day.
Stand and Deliver.
It's a great, great movie.
Which Liberty Valance says in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance when he's holding up a stagecoach, Jill.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
man.
phrase was a little different.
Yeah.
Well, the Stand and Deliver I'm talking about involves calculus and
Yeah,
Edward
I know
James
what
Olmos.
Oh,
the
yeah,
film
yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, we know.
It's just funny how the phrase itself meant something different.
Gotcha.
We're just having some fun.
Good. Good. You're supposed to have fun.
Because I'm an oldie Olsen.
They're the same in my books. The maids have better uniforms.
Well, you've never seen
But-
Downton Abbey then, or you could tell your maids
Yeah.
from your housekeeper.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was so technical.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's very structured.
Tiger
Or used
Stripes
to be.
is right.
NZT says Percy wrote a little more than Ozzy. Well, yes, I do know he wrote more than that. It's just I just picked a random one that I recognized. I didn't decide to spend 10 hours learning about all of Percy's works last night.
Well, let's call him Shelley for starters.
Yeah, Shelley. Yeah, that's correct. The one with Robert Dunant.
And FKHC says the 1939 version of Goodbye, Mr. Chips is the best one with
Yep.
Robert Dunant.
Dunant, who was in the 39 Steps, Jill. Which is
And
a great Alfred Hitchcock movie from a couple years before Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Glove Cleaner caught up with you on that one.
Excellent.
And Tim thinks he won the Best Actor
I think
Oscar for that.
that is correct. I do believe so.
Interesting. Okay. And then he's remembering another student called Artie Beechcroft who grew up to lose his life in Iwo Jima at that major battle between Japan and the United States. Then he says this.
They all come and go like ghosts. Faces, names, smiles.
Uh-oh, Jill. You know, it's more disturbing than a dunderhead student.
A ghost
A
dunderhead
dunderhead
student?
student that's a ghost.
I wonder if my low. Does it sound low to you guys?
No, you're fine.
No,
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
yeah, you're clear as a bell.
Okay, thank you. Just checking.
Yeah, that was a little
So
foreshadowing, huh, Jill?
it was.
Mm.
That is definitely foreshadowing. Right on.
That's the one
So
thing I remembered about this episode. I said, send in the ghosts. You know, it's like
mhm.
it had been a while.
Funny things they said, or sad things, or the poignant ones.
Yeah, it is. It is foreshadowing. Sorry I interrupted you there. I'm having fun with these clips.
Yeah, I would have, if I was in his class, I would have been described as, and the wacky ones.
And then he starts to feel like he's made no impact at all on anybody.
I gave them nothing at all. Poetry that left their minds the minute they themselves left.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't know why he feels like such a failure.
I motivated nobody. I left no imprint on anybody.
Well, I think
yeah,
that's what they were doing in the beginning, is trying to at least give you that impression
Oh, yeah.
of him being too polite, you know, not wanting to say what the reality is, but he really didn't feel that they learned during that semester. So, but he's too polite to admit it in the classroom.
I have a teacher friend who is similar to this teacher in terms of being very impactful on students, and they come back. They tell him, what he's done for them, and they're
Mm.
always very appreciative during their life, not, not just when they're ghosts.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is really sweet. But I guess I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not here though.
Well, I mean, they're writing the story, so they're trying to give you that
True,
impression
true.
that, you know,
I get
he's
it.
at the end of his run. He doesn't feel like he's made an impact, and look at the last class he just had. But if you look at over the years and stuff, and they need a
Mhm.
reason to give him a reminder, you know.
Right. And it is very well done. It did emotionally touch me. It is very moving.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Yeah.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah. Who's darn onions? No.
Yeah, onions definitely do get cut. They're a little bit later though. We're not quite
Yeah,
there
this
yet.
is a very poignant episode, but Donald Pleasance is just superb. And Buck Houghton, the producer, he had no idea who this actor was, but he said it was well worth it getting him over from England to do this.
Yeah, he says, "Damn the expense. We brought him
Yeah.
from England."
Yeah, and according to Buck Houghton, as far as he was aware there, this was the first time for Donald Pleasance working here in the States. And so he was a little tentative about the whole process, okay, we got to do this in 5 days, kind of the rapid filming of, or the high pressure of television filming. But the casting director by the name of Robert Walker eased his mind on all of that. And also, even more important was the director.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, definitely.
they helped him, through the process, and he's just absolutely superb.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out. Let's see here. Where is it? Who is the director?
Robert Ellis.
Robert Ellis. Okay. Who is Bob Miller? Because Bob Miller helped him too. I'm trying to figure out who he is.
Sorry. Robert Ellis Miller is the director. I'm sorry. Bob Miller is the director. So yeah, Robert Ellis
There
Miller,
is.
right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, sorry about that. Robert Ellis Miller.
Yes. Yes, his name's Robert in the decree book. He's just called Bob.
Just call him Bob.
Mhm.
What about Bob, Jill?
So Professor Fowler goes off for his nap, and Mrs. Landers she discovers that the gun's missing and realizes that he's not taking a nap, and that
No,
he's left.
he's going upstairs to take a permanent nap, but then the front door's open. It's like he took a nice little walk in the snow.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
he's just
It's
like
like, uh-oh.
he was gonna choose a more dramatic place to
Yeah. It's like
end his life,
definitely.
so because he is a man of literature, so he wanted to die
Yes.
here. Where it says,
Be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humanity.
and he believes he has won none, so he is ashamed. He doesn't think his life was well lived, or I guess I don't know. I think maybe he
Yeah.
thinks it was wasted.
He thinks he made no impact at all. But
It's obvious
will
it's not to
we will
us. It's obvious,
yeah,
but
we
not
will
to him.
he will have a little visit from the Twilight Zone.
Yes, it's a visit he needs because also seems to be suffering a kind of loneliness that he does talk to his housekeeper, but he doesn't seem to talk to much of anybody else.
Oh, now I'm feeling sad again.
I'm sorry. I mean,
It's
maybe I'm
like, yeah,
wrong.
that's right. He doesn't seem, yeah. Hopefully, he has somebody other than his housekeeper. But
Yeah, right.
of
Well,
course,
and
being so involved with the school and the students, he's probably, like you said, he probably is a tutor as well. So he's just very involved with students all around.
and it could be if he stays around on
Yeah,
campus that he will be getting all
yeah,
of the accolades that he should have gotten before, eh,
yeah.
after his run.
He'll at least be
He'll
getting half his salary.
Yeah, at least. And so it's, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping is that the kids from earlier who saw how upset he was would do more than what they do at the end of this episode and actually show him what they did, or show him what's going on. Or at least the ones who have grown up and done stuff, they can come back and as alumni
Yeah,
and hang out, have dinners or something.
there you go.
So but certainly right now he's very critical of himself, finding no value in what he's done. So we see that gun again. Sorry, Stone Racket. I don't want to make you sad. But before he fires that shot, we hear the bells from the school that
Yeah.
shouldn't be ringing at night.
Saved by the Bell.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds like
never
you
watched
came
that
up.
show, but I'm aware of it. But yeah, he's the only one who hears them,
Yes.
and
Okay.
because they are
Yeah.
for him and him only, as he steps into the Twilight Zone when he gets back to his classroom.
He's about to head to his classroom, but before we do, on the statue it said, "Be ashamed to die until you've won some victory for humanity." And this motto was actually from Serling's alma mater in Antioch College.
Yeah,
So that I learned yesterday.
yeah, and he at the end of this third season, since CBS was being a bunch of dunderheads and not renewing
Yeah.
the series right off, he had an opportunity to go to his alma mater and teach screenwriting. And
But that didn't end too well.
yeah, he had a low opinion of of his efforts there. He thought he went in enthusiastic and then kind of, but I don't know a whole lot about that.
Actually, I wonder if it's a case like this where he thought he was bad at teaching and everybody who was in his class thought it was amazing. So I
Well,
would like to.
it was not as long of a run.
Yeah. Oh no. It is very. Some of these lectures they have on the Blu-rays that you get to listen in on. He's very hard on his own writing, and it's and it really irritates me that he's so hard on walking distance, which I think is one of the best Twilight Zones of all time. But anyway, back to Changing of the Guard.
Well, and I think so too. So that's why I would like to hear from some of the students who learned from Rod Serling's class. I know it was just one little semester, but I know that they're not in my audience right now. But
yeah, he got to teach
really...
later on around the time of Night Gallery and the aftermath of that. I think he was still teaching.
Yeah, something tells me he's a better teacher than he thinks he is, because the ones who are harder on themselves
I think it would be, I would really like to have been on one of his classes for sure.
So he hears the bells, he goes to the school, he goes to his classroom, and then we hear some creepy ghost sounds, and all these ghost students show up, and it's actually rather spooky.
Yeah, and how many of them are there? There's 7. Yeah, it's a godly number. It's repeated many times in the scriptures.
I think it's uncanny the way they kind of come in and they are moving in unison, and they go out the same way too.
Yeah,
gave me the willies.
The bowed heads before and after. So it's definitely, it's just, I really like the way the director or the writer, the script maybe have gave that direction, but I really like that. It's eerie and comforting at the same time for me. It's like,
well, it's eerie and creepy at first, and then when you realize they're not there, they're there to help.
Yeah. Instead of one guardian angel, we have 7, Jill.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, they show up exactly when he needs them.
Right.
And here's Artie Beechcroft, who lost his life in Iwo Jima, who was referenced earlier. And he shows
with that winning smile.
Right, he did talk about that smile before too.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I didn't mention that earlier, but that's true. And he shows off his Congressional Medal of Honor that he earned after he died. And Valor kind of makes a bit of a mistake here, calling it prideful.
Yeah. That word did hit me a bit. But I guess he's being professorial. He's analyzing it from all angles.
But he says it in such a positive way that he really sells it, that I think, do I know that word or not? He actually made me question my knowledge of that.
Well, the dictionary has, 2 definitions. And the first one is what we think of, being conceited or arrogant. But the second one says full of a legitimate sense of self-worth or satisfaction because of one's own or another's accomplishment.
Okay, then he passed.
The word means both the positive and negative connotation at the same time.
Don't you love the language?
Yes. It's so confusing, Jill.
Anyway, so I guess Serling was right after all. You just have to use the second definition. Thank you, Tiger Shrimps.
Yeah.
And then the next kid, he wasn't in war because they wanted to mix it up a bit. This is more of a bravery of an intellectual pursuit in nature of a scientist, and and apparently conducting X-ray treatment studies was a very dangerous thing, and he was doing it in order for cancer research, and he ended up exposing himself and becoming
Getting cancer.
getting cancer himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting what he was trying to cure. And then he has a poem too that he wants to recite. It's from Howard Arnold Walter, and it was called I Remember. And that's the poem that he recites. Did I get any of it? Let's see. Oh, not that one.
That was something that you left me, and I never forgot it.
And I would be brave, for there is much to dare. That's the last line of it. But lots of it, I would be true, for there are those who trust me. I would be pure, for there are those who care. I would be strong, for there is much to suffer, and I would be brave, for there is much to dare. And so that's what he carried with him. And yeah, putting yourself at risk for that's still something. And so then of course we meet Weiss from Fowler also remembers him. He died in, where did he die? Pearl Harbor. And he was an ensign. And the poem that he recites is by John Donne. Oh, I didn't get the name of it, but it's short. So, For Whom the Bell Tolls, yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that was the hero that died on the Arizona.
Yeah, he saved a dozen men from a boiler room.
Yeah, and that's he's portraying an actual person, and same with the Beechcroft with the Medal of Honor. Those are two historical people.
Oh, in real life
portrayed,
veterans.
yeah, in real life, portrayed here. Mm-hmm.
Heroes. And portrayed here by Buddy Joe Hooker. And he did some stunts for Star Trek First Contact, which I didn't know about.
Oh,
as well as 300 plus other things as well. But
another Star Trek connection, huh? Yeah.
Wow, because that would have been later when he was older. He did stunts. Wow.
He did a lot of stunt work and some acting work and lots of acting work. He was he's a real busy guy. He's still around, actually.
Wow.
He did a movie just last year.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's always fun to know. And so basically that poem was about how your life is entangled with the entire human race, and how everybody's responsible for everybody else. And so these kids get to know we get to know what poems got them through these times, well, even in their deaths, and that their lives were not in vain. And more kids say stuff. More kids talk about very similar situations, but we're running out of time. We only have 20 minutes, so they go through it a little more quickly. Thompson, class of 39, died in New Guinea, and then more kids here. Although I don't know what Whitting did, but he learned about ethics and honesty. And so now Fowler sees he really did have an impact on all of these people, and realizes that that he must have had an impact on those who survived too. I hope he realizes that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just they're not in ghostly form yet.
Yeah, so you've got to have the ghost to have the Twilight Zone feel. So it makes sense.
Actually, I guess in the Twilight Zone anything's possible. So you could have ghosts of
this is true.
So he's moved. And And he's content now that he's made a difference in people's lives and saved lives indirectly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Mrs. Landers is happy to have him back. And he eats some kind of potato. I don't know if it's mashed potatoes or potato salad.
Potato
Kind of hard to tell.
waffles or potato pancakes. What was it
Hmm.
from last
That
week?
sounds good. Makes me think
Yeah.
of Christmas. Oh, wait a minute. Why
Well,
did I
but
say that? No.
you said that because the kids are singing Christmas
Right.
carols. Because
Exactly.
they remembered that he was crying. They're like, no, we cannot have him crying. Let's go sing him a carol.
There
And
you go.
so that's really sweet.
So the
Yep.
living ones do care too.
Oh yeah.
True. I want the older ones who finish school and are in their careers to come back to. But that's what the better Twilight Zone episodes make me want to expand the universe.
There
So
you go.
good one. That's how I know it's good.
A few gauntlets of knowledge that I've thrown down, they may have been picked up.
It's a good thing you played that and muted all of us, because that's the moment that Harpo took a swat at my microphone with his paw. Oh, there he goes again.
Harpo's throwing down his own gauntlet.
That's right.
Perhaps in some small measure they are victories that I can share. I've had a very good life.
A wonderful life.
Now I'm thinking of that movie, Jill, with
Yeah,
Jimmy Stewart and Donna
that
Reed.
line. Well, that line made me think of that movie.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Well, did I just watch It's a Wonderful Life? But we only got the past part. We didn't get
Yeah. And
all
now
the different
Well,
we
earlier
go
in the
stages.
up
season,
into
we
the
did.
stars. And according to the Internet Movie Database trivia section, this is the last episode to do that.
Hmm.
At the end, where we go up into the night sky.
Whoa. I guess we'll find out, but I think that might be true because this becomes a completely different show in the next season, which we'll talk about in a bit.
Oh, whatever do you mean, Jill?
Well, before we do that, I gotta recite the closing narration. Professor
Somebody's
Alice
purring.
Fowler. Oh, I do hear. Oh my God.
What?
Stone Racket,
I do.
are you purring?
I hear the purring too.
Yeah,
Wow, that is loud.
that's Harpo. Yeah, he's purring.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's beautiful. So, Professor Ellis Fowler, teacher who discovered, rather belatedly, something of his own value. A very small scholastic lesson from the campus of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
Then
Harpo is very content with how this episode ended.
Yeah, I liked it too. So
y'all have
goodness.
the
Where's
books.
my
Was there
notes?
any kind of question about whether or not Twilight Zone was going to be renewed for the following year at this point?
Yes,
Yes.
it was because
I was
of
looking for it.
James
Because-
Arbery, the moron that was in charge of programming. He was the one that brought in all the rural comedies, and he just had a different idea of what television was, and they did not renew Twilight Zone. And then they just decided, oh, we need an hour to fill. So they brought it back mid-season. And I think it's 17 or 18 episodes that are in the fourth season, Jill.
Yeah, hour-long episodes.
Hour long, yeah.
And so this all happened because of what Stone Racket said, but also because they were late in finding a sponsor.
Yeah, that's true. Uh, which is a shame because you'd think that there'd be sponsors lined up to support Serling, but then again, uh, but yeah, there's
Well, it's
I
very
always have to
weird.
wonder, since Serling wrote this, right?
yes,
He wrote this one. I have to wonder, if he was sort of reflecting on the entire show and his place, and
yeah, that's
as a
I
storyteller, it just seemed, and since it came at the end of the season,
yes,
it seems very self-reflective.
yeah, I totally agree. I was a little reluctant to go down that path because uh, because I sometimes I sarcastically refer to this as Serling feeling sorry for himself, but the thing is, there is the actual what was going on with the series and CBS being a bunch of dunderheads. They some of them there they just never really understood the show, but it actually brought it the network critical acclaim because of Serling, of course, and the excellence of the series overall. So it was kind of you know in one sense it was something to be excuse me, Jill, to be proud of, but as a network. But then they never really understood the show. Uh,
I
some of
know
that
that
some of
everybody
that network.
writes what they know, but did you mention that the Horace Mann quote on the big statue, "Be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humanity"? That was the motto of Serling's own college,
Yeah,
Antioch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Jill mentioned that.
yeah, it was very,
Hmm.
very self-reflective, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah,
for
definitely.
sure. I think definitely. I think it's very interesting how the fate of the Twilight Zone makes me think of what happened with Star Trek. So, with the network not really getting what's happening and how important it is.
Yeah,
And
they were. It was
It's
their
the
and
first definition of the word prideful when you think of a network executive.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, I with Star Trek, it was animosity between the network brass and Roddenberry, and it was kind of a vindictive because the show, despite the the you know legend, it more often than not won its time slot, even though it was at 9 o'clock Central Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Time on a Friday night, third season of Star Trek. The show still won its time slot, and it had great demographics with the 18 to 25 crowd. So they were foolish to do that to the show, but I think it was just revenge against Roddenberry.
because they couldn't control him as much as they wanted.
Yeah, it's like yeah, and if Roddenberry had been a little more diplomatic and kept his opinions to himself, it's not be so hypercritical. But I don't blame him one bit.
Yeah.
But on one hand, but then I just wish that the show had lasted a few seasons more.
Me
Definitely,
too. So,
because
but in this case,
mhm.
nobody was being antagonistic with the network. They just kind of decided
Yeah,
the Twilight Zone is not so important.
yeah,
And
it's just a
because
darn shame.
because of that dunderheaded move,
Yeah,
Buck Houghton found himself without a job, and so he was very dedicated to Sterling. He wanted to stick with him when people told him to branch out. But when he was didn't have a job anymore, he took up another one, so they needed to get a new producer, so seasons 4 and 5 had new producers.
yep.
So
But
and
yeah, it's too bad that happened because Buck Houghton, superb producer.
definitely, I do like to hear of producers who are actually involved in the creative process, and in this case, apparently he helped ground Serling. That's what Mark Scott Zicree says
Yeah.
I was surprised
Yeah,
by
he
that.
was a
That's really cool.
tremendous help, for sure, and one of the few and far between really creative producers that benefited the whole series.
Yes, and so then we get Herbert Hirschman for the next season. And somebody else too, because then
Yeah,
he has to leave.
Herbert Hirschman, I think he was the producer on Thriller, I believe. Boris Karloff's Thriller,
Oh, I thought you.
which was off the air by the time fourth season of Twilight Zone rolled around.
Wait, Farrah, I was thinking the same thing as you.
Same thing as what?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
who
was
cares
thinking,
about
what?
who cares about that? Well, I'm talking about classic TV.
Well, that's
Oh,
a classic
the name-
video, actually. So people
Quincy
do care.
Jones, man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking, isn't
This
Quincy
oldie Olsen
Jones?
doesn't.
That's clear.
It's an honest mistake.
No, it's all right. I'm just being I'm being a curmudgeonly kitty cat.
And so, yes, as you said earlier, when CBS dropped the Twilight Zone, Serling decided to go teach.
Yep.
And yeah, he didn't think much of himself, but I bet he was amazing. But he did it because he was feeling burnt out. He says, extreme fatigue. I am desperate for a change of scene, and the third is a chance to exhale with the opportunity for picking up a little knowledge instead of trying to spew it out.
Yeah.
So, well, he did make 37 episodes in season 3. Maybe he should have made like 24. He must have
no.
run himself a bit ragged.
He should have made 39 like all the other half-hour shows.
I mean, we could drop a few. Do we really need Cadaver's Vendor is coming, whatever his name.
Cavender.
Cavender. I can't say it right.
What would they do?
I hate that
week,
episode.
Then?
Yeah, you want to say cadaver. I understand why you want to say that.
The first time you said it, I was like, Bender? What does this have to do with Bender?
Anyway.
Yeah, I feel sorry for everybody involved with that episode because Carol Burnett deserved better.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that that's basically my first impression of her because I never watched the Carol Burnett show.
She could have been in Once Upon a Time. Remember the one that went slapstick?
Yeah. Of course, that was Keaton's.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah.
You know, Keaton and, but yeah, she was a rising star, and I guess Serling wanted to do something for her because he admired her talent, and it's like, well, you should have had someone else write a comedy episode there, Rod. But anyway.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea to have someone else who is good at comedy to write it. Maybe even, I don't know. I wouldn't know who.
Yeah, no, he should have had some comedian look over the script and give him some pointers. I'm sure he knew a bunch. I'm sure.
Yeah, someone who's good at action, adventure, and comedy at the same time. And then he can steer them towards sci-fi a bit. And then that would be good. And DJ Play Nice is here. Thanks for hosting, stopping by to say hi and to leave a like. Thank you, DJ Play Nice. Just in case you watch this on the replay, I'm finally saying hello to you. I didn't see you there. And
DJ.
Yeah, he was here. Oh, and speaking of DJ Play Nice, tomorrow is going to be a membership stream. I still need to make the thumbnail for that and everything, but we're going to have some fun talking about things.
Things and stuff.
And stuff. Yes, stuff also. Instead of the Rainbow Connection, the Star Trek Connection.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I like to
frogs. Do. Oh, interesting.
I like to connect the Twilight Zone universe to the Star Trek universe.
Yes.
What? I don't know what, instead of the Rainbow Connection, the Star Trek Connection as they disappear. Hmm. No, I don't know. I don't know. Tim's got an imagination. And Kronos is here. Hey, Kronos. Real good to see you.
With the Maximilian robot avatar.
Kronos says, I like the episode of the brat that could do things with his mind, and it's a good life.
No,
That's one
no,
of my
Jill.
top.
No, it's a good life.
Oh,
Always say it like that.
Oh, it's a good life. Yeah, okay.
That's
Yeah,
how
it's a good thing.
Yeah,
It's a good thing that you corrected me, Stone Racket. That was really, really a
No,
great
that's
thing.
all right. Oh my goodness, Tiger Stripes is on it with another change in the avatar.
I had it ready because Jill said she wanted us to recap
Oh,
season
sweet.
3.
Yeah. Before that was Elizabeth Montgomery from 2, and now Billy Mooney from It's a Good Life. Well, I can think of 2
So,
or 3 from the 1-hour
mhm.
episodes.
Yeah, Gavin is excited for season 4. It looks like there are some great 4-hour-long episodes, not 4-hour-long episodes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do appreciate that Tiger was prepared with the
Yes.
avatars too.
Tiger is very prepared.
And Maggie, hello, Maggie.
Cookies and some flapjacks. All right. Thank you, Matt G.
Spidey was here. This is true.
Yeah, he was here early. I saw his comment last night, or no, that was in the wee hours this morning. Oh no, no, Jill is a good girl, a very good girl.
You're a bad girl, Jill.
No,
bad
you're very good.
No, okay.
I don't want anything bad to happen to Jill.
I don't know. Goodness, I totally messed up my navigation here.
That comment upset you. Oh no.
Apparently. Because I had things in order here, and now everything's all mixed up. Because I wanted to be able to get to my videos. Anyway. So we are ready to talk about whatever we want in regards to season 3. And is everybody prepared with the top 5? I don't even know.
Oh, no.
No,
But
I could just mention a
Stone
few
Racket's
that
got a
I
top
really
10, so
like.
he can,
Yeah.
he can
Okay.
take our time.
I can have 10. I just don't know what my numbers are yet. So if you give me a minute, I can number these. I actually got them all in order because that's the only way I work. I have to list them all and then shuffle them around.
But yeah, the classics in season 3, and there's so many of them, just can't be denied. Like It's a Good Life. That's just brilliant, and based on a brilliant short story. So it's no wonder it's wonderful.
Absolutely.
And Kick the Can.
Kick the Can. That's another one in my top 5 there. Top 10 actually.
Little Girl Lost. I think I might make that one. I don't know that. It's a Good Life and Little Girl Lost would definitely be in my top 5.
That's pretty good. I like that. I think that one's in my top 10 too. So let's figure this out. I've got to figure out.
I think they'd be in anybody's top 10. They're really classic Twilight Zone episodes.
Are we? I'm sorry, StreamYard hiccuped on me and bounced me out. But are we talking about top 5 overall or top 5 third season?
Third season. Let's go with the third season right now, and let's start with 10 because I have 10, and people can jump in and talk about stuff if they only have 5 or 3. Lawrence, did you make a list?
Do you hear me, first of all?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
we do hear
very
you
good.
now. I don't know if
Okay.
you were talking before and we couldn't hear you.
Oh, just making sure. I did not make a list.
That's okay.
Didn't know I needed to, but I can remember some that I really, really liked. I guess I could mention some of those. although I'm not
Yes,
great with the names of
we'll help you.
episodes. Okay. I would say, should I start with favorite I mean, it may not even be five, you know?
Yeah,
That's
you can
fine.
just, it doesn't have to be in order. Just pick
I
whichever
like
episode
the
you want to talk
one
about.
that was World War II where they did the role reversal between the
A Quality
lieutenant.
of Mercy.
Hmm.
Yeah, with
That's my number 10.
with Dean Stockwell. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a very good episode. And
And Leonard Nimoy.
And Leonard. Yeah.
yes,
How could I
yes,
forget?
You
yes,
didn't.
And Albert Salmi.
yeah, it was, I thought very good. Now, let's see.
Yeah,
I
that was really
also
good
did like,
because that was
go
really
ahead.
good because it's just something that Serling does, putting the conflict of the one side into the enemy's shoes, and that's why that one was really good.
Yeah.
And what was your number 10? Let's go with the Stone Rockets number 10 now.
For From the third season,
Mhm.
number 10 is I Sing the Body Electric.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, some of my on my lists I have around the number 9, number 10, I have some whimsical episodes or poignant. That one I picked. I also have a weakness for Ray Bradbury stories. So
Yeah, that's a real heartwarming one, and I do like
yeah,
the robots and
I,
artificial intelligence.
yeah, I just liked it because it's I mean, we think of Twilight Zones with the eerie twists or a little darkness within it, but this one uh, is a more of a poignant, as you said, heartwarming, and I like those two. So I have that as my number 10.
Nice. And Tiger Stripes, which episode do you want to highlight? In no particular order. Next.
I think 2, the first episode. That would be a top one for me.
What's the
Yeah.
first?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
2.
With
Yeah.
it
Bronson
would
and
be a
Yeah.
top one
Montgomery.
for me too. The thing is, it's confusing because I mentioned one of my top ones and now it's 10, so I don't know.
It's kind of amazing because, they came out of the gate with that one. So I think they knew it was good.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
I just can't say enough good stuff about that one. That's my top number 1
yeah,
from the third season.
yeah. The great reveal with the dress. With the,
Montgomery Pittman wrote and directed it, and I think that's his best one.
Yeah. Well, and it's very similar to, well, not completely the same as Quality of Mercy, but it has a similar theme of working with your enemy, and well, but in this case it's more of a post-apocalyptic kind of
Yeah.
feeling where we already went through that conflict. They're continuing to be enemies no longer makes any sense.
Yeah. And it's just they're Elizabeth Montgomery and Charles Bronson is just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, definitely. And it makes me want to find a can of chicken, bone-in chicken.
Yeah.
I've not been able to find that anywhere.
Pre-cooked, ready
It
to
used to
go.
be something that was on, you could get like at Walmart or a place like that. It was always a peculiar. Canned meat is always kind of weird. Canned
Yeah.
anything's always kind of weird because
yeah,
basically you kind
bones.
of got to slightly pickle it in order to
Yeah.
preserve it. Everything usually comes in sort of a saline.
Yeah.
You got to get chicken to get the bones.
Mhm. Yeah, there's this YouTube channel called Atomic Shrimp where he says he eats weird stuff in a can. And I just
Love
get
that guy.
jealous. I get jealous because he gets all this cool stuff in a can that we don't have.
Well, that's the Brits for you.
Mm.
Eating food in cans since probably 1798.
Probably.
Spam, spam, spam.
Let's see.
Spam,
Now we're on number
spam,
9.
spam, spam.
Keep us on track, Stone Rocket. What's your number 9?
Number 9 is The Dummy.
Oh, wow. You put that one up high. Yeah, I like The Dummy.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
really
nice
hard to order these for me.
it's a nice creepy one. And Cliff Robertson is superb. Uh, yeah, it's a nice homage to Dead of Night, the ventriloquist story from Dead of Night, and I'm a big fan of that anthology film. But I really
Mhm.
liked what was done with uh, Serling adapting the short story. The author of the short story escapes me. Do you have that, Jill? Um,
The author of the short story, I have all of the
'Cause
information here.
it's a Serling adaptation, he's did a really good job. I haven't read the story, though. I should probably track that down, but, yeah, that's my number 9 is The
I
Dummy.
have I do have to open the document to find it, but I can do it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Short story based by Lee Polk.
Lee Polk. Yeah. Oh, that's right, I remember reading about that. Yeah.
It didn't say what the name of the short story was though. Not here in my notes anyway. He was an employee of Channel 13.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was, an
Lots of
idea that he, uh, I guess according to, the Martin Graham's book, there was a lot of submitted scripts, that had, an evil killer dummy. And Lee Polk, had a better take on the ventriloquist dummy, type of
Mm.
tale, so
Yes. Yes, it was updated. That's good. Where are my list? Where's my list?
what is
Gotta
Jill's
scroll up
number
a bit.
9?
I really liked A Piano in the House. So I thought
Oh,
that was fun because it was about this terrible jerk. He really
played
rude.
by, Barry Morse,
Yes, that was my first
Inspector
appearance.
Gerard to those of us that like The Fugitive.
Mm,
Yeah, that was the one coupled with Kick the Can. So it's nostalgic for me.
Mhm.
mhm. Yeah, and
Interesting.
he buys his wife a younger self-playing piano because he doesn't believe she can play on her own, which shows how much respect he has for her.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be a magic piano that plays just the right music to bring the truth out of one person at a time, very specifically. So he uses it at a party to embarrass people until the tables are turned and he is revealed to be a coward who uses cruelty as a shield. And yeah, he loses his wife and everything all at once. It's very dramatic and fun. So, Tiger Stripes, which episode would you like to highlight on this round?
Hmm. I don't have them in order the way you do. I'm sort of just scrolling and, picking up the ones that appeal to me. I thought A Game of Pool
Yeah.
is really a classic.
Oh,
That's one
absolutely.
that I think everybody loves in
Yeah,
Twilight Zone.
definitely.
Jack Klugman.
And
I
Jonathan Winters in a dramatic role. His
Yes,
first
Game of Pool
dramatic
is
role.
cool.
Yeah.
I really like that one. I think that's in my top 15.
Yeah,
It's very
that's a
memorable.
top one. Top one for me and my younger brother. We just love that episode.
Hmm. Yeah, that's really great. Not everybody gets to challenge a legend who's died. So that's something very interesting episode.
Yeah.
And then
Brilliant acting.
the little cursey twist, the O. Henry twist at the end.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Klugman, all of his Twilight Zones are just excellent. I just really like his performance and in all of his episodes, and just a great. I call him Mr. Zone because he's in more than Burgess Meredith, I think. I think maybe they both did 4. I can't remember now. Yeah, I think Klugman did 4 and Burgess Meredith did 3. So
Yeah, Burgess Meredith is definitely in 3.
yeah.
No,
he did 4. He's in Printer's Devil, one of the 1 hour ones.
I haven't gotten there yet. That's why.
So it's
Okay.
Time Enough at Last, Obsolete Man, and Mr. Dingle the Strong, and Printer's Devil. So he did 4, just like Klugman.
All right. So,
but that's sort of a classic folk story ending, magical folk story ending, where you can beat the person, but then you have to take up the mantle. You have to do whatever eternal task they were going to do. Yeah, so that's they pulled that again with The Grave. Again, sort of a classic folk story ending.
Gavin Blackburn. I'm sorry, I started to laugh there, Tiger Stripes, because Gavin Blackburn has comment. Can you go back to that? Any Twilight Zone episode is better with window deaths.
Yeah.
He's keeping
that's
track.
right.
He's keeping track.
Oh,
well, I've got to collect them all and maybe make montage. For a season 5 finale party.
Oh my
goodness.
One
from The Mirror was
That's
the
an
best
idea for season
that I
5.
saw last night for window deaths. You saw the guy struggling as he's thrown out the window.
Well, he's does it count as a window death or a balcony death? So I think you have to crash through glass.
I don't know. I'll be the judge of that. I'm gonna go rewatch the episode.
Yeah, just rewatch it.
I want as many window deaths as possible.
Now, Carol Burnett, her character does smash through glass, but it's not a death. It's
mirror.
It's a pratfall.
Yeah, pratfall through a mirror.
Pratfall, yeah.
Okay. So, who are we on? Lawrence?
I guess so. Since you guys are still back in the 1098 area or something like that, I'm just gonna, and I don't have a list. I'm just gonna say, well, I really liked the one with the raccoon hunter and Rip the dog.
The Hunt.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah, that's the proto Waltons episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It was like maybe just the. I mean, I could see kind of where it was going as I was going through it, and it just had a satisfying ending and everything. I think it's good for people to be aware of perhaps some misdirection upon shuffling off the mortal coil.
I love that one too.
I do too. Yeah, exactly. And it's your dog is always going to be the best judge of character. It might be one of the messages.
That's
that's
a
why
logical
the Egyptians
point.
were buried with their pets.
I can't say the same because it should have had a cat. No, I'm just kidding.
The cat would probably know where to go to.
Yeah, it's it definitely that character needs a dog as a companion.
Yeah, because the cat's not going to go hunting a raccoon.
It's not. That's right.
They would if they were bigger.
So there was a little video on Twitter I saw yesterday where these folks had a lot of potted plants, and there was a rat loose among them, and they just brought in their cat. The cat immediately caught it.
All right.
It took about maybe 10 seconds for the cat to get the rat because it was running all around. Of course, the people couldn't catch up with it, but the cat did.
So, Stone Rocket, what's your number 8?
Number 8 is Kick the Can.
Kick the Can, nice.
Yes, me being an oldie Olsen, that does appeal to me, to be young again, young at heart. But I'm a Toys R Us kid at heart anyway, so yeah, It's a sweet episode. Probably the best of the sweet episodes from the third season.
Yeah, I think they're pretty great. Oh wait, this is one of my favorite videos from that episode. I have a lot of videos for it. Here, let me make this larger.
Maybe you gotta be a little crazy to make the magic work.
You know something? I was the fastest runner on our block. Yeah, whenever we played kick the can, I was never it.
It keeps auto playing everything. I can't stop it, but I guess I'll have to live with it because I forget how to turn that off.
When my boy was born, that was magic. Friendship is a magic thing.
Yeah, there you need to set up.
Your bones are old and they'll break if you try to run with them. Your heart is old and your lungs are old.
My boy.
Yeah, the
You're
thing to
afraid
that.
of the new idea.
Oh.
You're afraid to look silly.
Sorry, Lawrence.
Yeah, the thing with that scene where he turns from the window is that what was said before. You know, his friend is basically saying, you know, there's no such thing as miracles or anything like that. And act your age, all these things. And then this guy mentions one miracle, you know, the miracle of birth and so forth. Those things that are part of our reality and don't seem like miracles because we take them for granted, I guess.
Yeah, kick the can is very good. And yeah, so it shows you that you have to grow old, but you don't have to grow up unless you're in the Twilight Zone. And
There
then
you
you
go.
also don't have to grow old either.
Yeah, I'll be putting Legos together when I'm in my 70s still. So.
Yeah, but if you get to 100, you have to stop.
Yeah, I probably will lose my kung fu grip by the time I'm 90, but who knows? We'll see.
Kronos
Yeah.
says you're only as old as you feel, and Sinister says, "I guess I'm 1,000 years old." And then Kronos says, "You're a Q because Qs are immortal." And Sinister says the cats hang out with the raccoons where she lives.
They're buddies? Oh dear.
Yeah, they're buddies. Yeah, they're partners in crime. That does sound dangerous. Okay, so my number 8 is also one where I have some fun videos here that'll play.
I saw Spock.
Oh goodness. Yeah, you must have seen Spock because I messed it up again. But anyway, my number 8 is The Little People, where the two explorers crash on the planet and do what they have to do to survive, where the first mate seems to manifest his inferiority complex by becoming a megalomaniac towards the town tiny people. And he shoos off his captain. He says, "Go away with the rocket ship. There's only room for one god here." And he ironically is accidentally crushed by giant explorers who show up later. I think it's really
Serves him right.
Yeah.
He was a meanie.
Yeah, he was a meanie. And I really just love the way it looks. It's just a really the effects are super awesome, which is why I want to show a video of it.
I see Spock.
But I've messed up here. Yeah, okay. Let's just look at Spock. He's good to look at.
He looks perplexed, Jill.
Fresh back
He's
from the
perplexed
Philippines.
because I don't know how to navigate this stupid video player. Okay, so now I've got it. I think I can do this from here. is here. Yes, I found it. Where's backups? No, that didn't work. Okay. Goodness.
Click something.
No, I know. Give me just a minute. My problem is that I've got these organized in a weird way. Should be here. Then it should be here, but that's not right. What is going on with this? It is very confusing. I'm just going to go to the actual.
Yeah, maybe just use Windows Explorer as your
Yeah. Yes, let's do that.
navigation.
That is not working. I've got to figure out how to use that other one. Because I want to share some videos from the little people.
No, not
I wish I had.
not the stomping again.
Yes, the stomping. That's
Oh,
my favorite
no.
part. Although I have a lot of weird stuff in here.
Including a traffic cone.
Good old Claude Akins with his haymaker.
Yep.
Craig, I feel sorry for you, buddy. I really do.
Mind Flayer's Stomp.
This is a monotheistic society here. Just room for one god.
Not a god, a douchebag with a helmet and a blaster.
There'll be periodic moments where I must remind you that you must not anger me. That's important now. You must not anger
me. He's a pretty good villain.
Ooh, he's gone off the deep end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go away! You can't stay here! Go away!
It's those big guys from Forbidden Planet. No.
Yeah, they do have the Forbidden Planet.
Yep, they keep using those uniforms quite a bit.
Man, a tiny little man.
Well, you're crushed to death.
I didn't mean to.
There we go. There's my number 8. Oh, now we're on number 7. But before we get to number 7, we've got to see what Tiger Stripes picks next.
Oh, I feel like we're kind of missing Mr. Moore there.
Me? No, I think you're in the first before me. I mean, you and I are in the same position. We didn't do a top 10, so we're just like naming some episodes we liked. And
I'm going
like your top 3. Then I can actually rank some.
Then I'm going Stone Racket, me, Tiger Stripes, and then Lawrence.
So it's still up to you, Tiger Stripes.
If you have another
I just
episode.
watched Nothing in the Dark this morning. I rewatched that, and that's really powerful. I kind of love that. The 3-character story, very beautifully written, and when death comes to the door, that's always sort of an interesting thing.
I knew it was
definitely
Robert Redford all along.
Especially the way that she's trying to deny it, trying to keep death away.
Oh, no, it is very emotionally gripping.
Love Gladys Cooper. She was considered a great beauty in her youth. And, love those actresses that got their schooling on the boards, on the stage, back in the Aughties, 100 years ago.
100 years ago. I was watching a video with the kid talking, like it was like a TED Talk with the kid, and they said way back in the 1900s, way back in the 20th century. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I love that episode. It's just very elegant and poignant.
Yeah,
it's another great George Clayton Johnson teleplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, George Clayton Johnson. Yeah, he doesn't write enough episodes, does he?
He wrote Kick the Can, Jill.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but he should have wrote more though. I like he writes a lot of really great season 3 episodes.
And of course, a game of pool.
So Rod was insisting on writing so many that there wasn't a lot of room for other people.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was because it was forced upon Rod Serling. He was contractually from the network. He was obligated to do the majority of the writing, which I think burned him out. But yeah, that was kind of forced upon him by the network.
Yeah, but Nothing in the Dark is a good one to choose. She's trying to avoid death and finds out that death is actually a very lovely angel. And so they didn't make death scary as they usually do, which is interesting.
Right.
Lawrence, do you have another episode you want to talk about from season 3?
Yeah.
You want to highlight?
I guess we can consider it that these are things that are not in my top 4. And one of them was what Tiger Stripe just mentioned. So I'm not going to mention again immediately after it being mentioned. So
you can. You might point something out that I didn't, like the cinematography and the beauty of the set.
No, well, yeah. There you go. Now you took those. So I'll just mention another one that was up there. But that episode was very gripping for me. It's in my top 4. But some of these others that are still valuable and wonderful, I would have to say, I got to mention at some point the Once Upon a Time, which we briefly mentioned before. It had a lot of things that didn't quite land laughing-wise, but I give them credit for giving it a shot and doing it.
I love the idea of that episode. It's so cool to have a partially
film and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. The silent film part is so cool.
And
the way they brought that to life.
Yeah, and to end that way with the professor going back in time and realizing it's not, no one's happy in the time they think they would be happy in, basically.
Yeah. Actually, somebody, when I was playing Fallout the other night, said, which decade would you go to if you could go to another decade? Probably I would think I want to go to another decade, but then I'd realize I prefer my own.
So, yeah, even though some of it didn't land, and it was like, they're trying to be slapstick here. Okay. It's still a memorable one from our watching session last night. And I thought, I don't know, it stuck with me in a way, even though there was stuff the comedy didn't land. That's all I can say, but it was a cool idea. And it was somehow still memorable to me.
It was interesting that the silent film thing was an afterthought. That's what they did they just realized that the episode wasn't working, and they came up with let's do the past as a silent movie, which of course with Buster Keaton is kind of like, well, you should have done that from the get-go because you got one of the greatest silent comedians.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I thought it was pretty great. Yeah, you're right. Not all the comedy landed, but it was fun enough and interesting enough of an adventure. Sci-fi, time travel adventure.
And Jill liked the intertitles for the chickens and the pigs.
Yes, yes, I did like the chickens and the pigs. Yeah, definitely. Oink, yeah,
Oink
all
oink
that.
and cluck cluck. And I'm like, my eyes are rolling. It's
Yeah,
like,
and
oh, dear.
harmonicas don't tweet.
Yeah, they don't tweet. That's true.
Yeah, but then he's complaining about all the
prices.
the prices, and then he goes back to his own time and he appreciates them.
Yeah.
Oh, and the sensor. I love the sensors.
Yeah.
Sensor
That
bars.
was funny in the complaint about the prices. Whether they think I am a millionaire, it's like
Yes, exactly. All of the silent film. I love all those slides. Those are great. Put it on, and you can choose any year you want for 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes. That's it. Yeah, that I kind of had a problem with. The time limit was weird.
Yeah. Well, they
But
had
it's a
to
good episode.
do something to move it along and take indefinite stay out of it, you know.
Right, the
'Cause they
ticking
needed
clock.
to get it fixed in time. There needed to be some pressure there.
Oh, I forgot. We have Gavin's top 5. So when we get to top 5, we're gonna start looking at Gavin's.
Yes.
If anybody wants to put their top 5 or
I
anything
would
in
be
the chat,
fine
we'll be getting there soon.
if the two of you guys, since you have your top 10, and if Tiger Stripes is in agreement, how about you guys just handle your top 10 down to maybe about 4? And then I can join in. Because I don't have rankings back this far. I'm just mentioning, memorable ones.
That's okay.
Because I think we're just approaching 7 now, right?
Yeah. My number 7 is It's a Good Life.
It's a
Which is
good
a nice creepy horror Twilight Zone. One of the darkest regions of the Twilight Zone.
Yes. He's going to do damage to the Enterprise.
It's a Good Life. It's a Good Life is my number 3.
He's going to do damage to the Enterprise. What are you talking about? There is no Enterprise in Anthony's world.
I know, but
there's no future in Anthony.
But that reminded me of that Star Trek episode.
Oh, gotcha.
Where Kirk had the only influence on the kid, and it's like,
Oh, you mean Charlie X?
Yeah, I'm horrible with names.
Yeah,
but,
Charlie X.
Okay, I
Charlie
get it.
Kirk was the only person that the brat with power respected.
Yeah, he respected it up to a point, and then Charles Evans, and
so this is like that without someone that's respected.
Yeah,
so this kid is all crap.
I want to stay.
Yeah, Charlie X was actually you could actually sympathize with him. You can't sympathize with Anthony.
Right.
So he's
that's
not a good.
Robert Walker
bringing
Jr.
up a slide? Oh, there
Robert
we go.
Walker Jr. It's just a superb performance. That's one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek.
Yeah, it's an incredibly good one.
And even though all the stuff that he's done, Yeoman Janice Rand is crying at the end.
Mhm. Right, because
it's like
he's got to go. He's got to go
Yeah.
be lonely with the aliens.
The Phasians.
Why, everybody loves you, Anthony. They love you, son. You're everybody's favorite.
Except the dog.
He doesn't like me. He's a bad dog.
Oh, and don't forget this masterpiece.
I like the dinosaurs fighting. I don't like him offing the dog.
Yeah, me neither. Well, I don't like him offing anybody.
Well, yeah, well, true. He's a bad boy, a very, very bad boy.
Well,
It's
let's
that
do
evil
You're a
kid.
bad man. You're a very bad man.
Uh-oh, Jack in the Box time.
Yeah.
I do. My only problem with this episode, it's my number 3. I love it very much, but it's when nobody ever really fights back, and this is the closest we get to it.
Yeah, I was like, come on, Ant.
Somebody sneak up behind him. Somebody end this now.
Right here.
What are you thinking about me?
Come on, Auntie, do it.
Yeah, she almost did.
I could forgive it for its time period. I think it's probably one of the rules in the 1960s not to show that kind of violence towards a child.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they wouldn't
even
been able to get away with that
Well,
one
they
for
didn't
sure.
show the Jack in the Box except for really briefly, and then the springy
shadow.
top head.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
I liked it that they handled it that way. It's okay.
yeah. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, and then well, eventually maybe they do figure it out and send him to the cornfield.
yeah,
That's what I am hoping.
there's a cornfield somewhere in the Twilight Zone that has like a planet of people.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering also. It's very strange because you've got a literal monster here who's obliterated most of the world, leading me to wonder exactly how the Earth is still orbiting and
Yeah,
where the rest of it is.
I actually he's created his own zone region. I don't think he's destroyed the rest of the world. I think he's just isolated their area.
It's interesting because that's not at all in the episode, so that's good
Yeah, and
supposition.
he ended it ruining their crops.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be able to eat anymore.
But it's those kind of episodes that make my imagination, that make it to the top for me. And this is definitely one of them. Oh, what does he say at the beginning, Sterling? He says, you may recognize a map of the United States, and there's a little town called Peaksville. And on a given morning not too long ago, the rest of the world disappeared, and Peaksville was left all alone. That's how it's described. And its inhabitants were never sure if the world was destroyed or only Pinksville left untouched or if the village had been taken away. I do like the pocket universe idea. That's fun too.
Yeah, well, see, he leaves it open right there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're ready for the next one. And so we're just going to go through our top ones. Okay, my number 6, we've already covered it. It's Kick the Can. Wait a minute. My number 7, rather. My number 7 was The Shelter, which we haven't mentioned.
Okay,
I forgot.
do
We were
that
still on
then.
7.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, The Shelter.
Yeah, The Shelter. I really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heavily parodied one. Lots of people have copied this episode, is what I'm trying to say. So maybe people get tired of it because they've seen it so many times in so many different ways, but this is where it comes from. And of course, the neighbors try bust down the bomb shelter, making it worthless. So luckily, the bombs don't go off, but now they know each other a little better.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels like a spiritual successor to the Monsters Are Due on Maple Street.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
instead of you guys having a little "We Survived" celebration, how about you put that money into making your own shelters?
Yeah.
And now they can have some potlucks. Okay, so then we're gonna go on to our number 6. What's your number 6, Stone Racket?
Number 6 is Little Girl Lost.
Oh, nice. That is my number 2.
Number 2.
I love it. I love it so much, and it's amazing mathematical horror episode, interdimensional, and
Yeah.
it's
And
it,
there's UFO, or is that? Yeah, that's UFO, not
yeah,
Space
it has
1999. That's an interceptor, right?
We're on
Oh,
screen
yeah,
right now.
yeah, on
Oh, yeah.
screen, yes. That's right, that's an interceptor from
Yeah,
UFO.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we're in a different dimension, Jill.
We're in the 4th dimension, and you got interceptors everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
little girl
listening.
lost is, I mean, when you go into another dimension, your voice changes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and it grows up.
Yeah.
You get it growing.
You become June Foray if you're a little girl, and I guess Paul Frees if you're a little boy. No, I don't.
Well, and I guess hindsight is 2020, but I wish we could have heard Lucy's voice, the little girl who played Lucy in the Charlie Brown
Right.
Christmas special, because she was so good in that.
Yeah, she's superb.
Mm.
Yeah, she'll pop up again. You'll be able to hear her voice.
Yeah, the only reason she didn't do more Charlie Brown because she was good was because she grew up.
Yeah.
Her voice grew up. And so when you
And of course,
you hit that puberty.
what does Lucy Van Pelt want for Christmas? Real estate.
Yeah.
So, yes, she wants land.
Yeah, and of course, Sally Brown, she wants 10s and 20s.
Mm. Yeah, she's very specific, so
It's like, oh, even my little sister.
Santa doesn't have to guess with her.
Yeah. If it's too
But
complicated
she was
or
nice, though. She asked how his summer was.
yeah.
Still
That's my favorite Christmas special of all time.
Yeah, it's pretty great. But anyway, this episode, little girl loss was tense the entire time, especially losing your own child. Yeah, that is one of the biggest
Yeah,
nightmares.
that is horrifying.
But also still being able to hear your child, but not being able to reach her, even worse.
Yeah.
And I love it. And it also becomes a Treehouse of Horror Simpsons episode, my favorite one, which is of course Homer 3D.
Homer 3D.
Yes, I love Homer 3D. Actually, I might still have the videos for that in here. Oh no.
Uh-oh, your branding.
Yeah, my branding knocked you out again.
Nope. Again.
Oh, I wonder if I got rid of them, because sometimes I have to get rid of things to make room for more videos.
Well, you got rid of Stone Racket again.
I'm not trying to get rid of Stone Racket. That's an accident. You timed that perfectly.
I think we need the the USB sound for when something connects, when it disconnects, then when it connects, and then disconnects.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he didn't fall that time.
There
he goes.
Booty?
There it is.
Oh, glory of glories. Oh, heavenly testament to the eternal majesty of God's creation. Holy macaroni! I wish I read that book by that wheelchair guy.
Wheelchair guy, okay.
It wouldn't have helped you.
Yeah, Gavin says, why is it always Stone Racket? I don't know.
Well, it's because StreamYard glitched and booed me out, and now I'm the odd man out. And
yeah, that's it.
And now that you're showing videos, it's just. But now everything should be stable. But
speaking of 100 years
Harpo
ago,
doesn't care. He's just grooming himself. So.
Oh, that's good. As long as Harpo's okay. That's what's important. Speaking of 100 years ago, my dad would have been 105 today. Wow, happy birthday.
Wow.
Post,
Yeah, my
my
father
dad.
would have been 103.
3. Wow.
Not today, but this year.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad would have been 100 back in December.
Mm, 1921. Let's see, how old will Gene Roddenberry be this year? 105. Also,
Oh,
so
105.
your dad is just a little bit younger than Gene
Well, wait a minute.
Roddenberry.
No, that's not right.
Yeah, it is. 105
So what
this
year was
year.
Roddenberry born?
1921.
Oh, yep, that's correct. Yeah, math is hard, Jill.
Yeah, it is.
But it
It's
hasn't
Yeah,
don't
I
be
was
afraid
thinking
to.
I was thinking my dad was older than Roddenberry. It's like, no, I guess he's not.
Wow.
Yeah, Roddenberry's 2 years older.
Gavin Blackburn says, I wish we could go back to the 35-cent burgers with everything. Yeah, I want a
Yeah,
35-cent burger with everything.
get all those prices back to something more
We'd have to
reasonable.
we'd have to go back to the gold standard, and that's not going to work.
Yeah, I want the gold standard. Why always
Yeah.
Stone Racket? Well, Jill doesn't like me. No,
Well, there was an episode that my wife mentioned, one of the episodes we saw last night, where there was gold coins. Oh yeah, the grave, and the gold
Yeah.
coin was worth like $20.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that would be worth a ton more. I tried to figure. I think
Yeah.
I tried to figure out how much it would be worth today. Let me see if I did that in my calculations when we had that episode.
Yeah,
Because I do that kind of thing.
that's a directed and written and directed by Montgomery Pittman episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that number 6 for anybody?
So it wasn't just
Yes,
you.
that's right. Yes, it was written and directed by Montgomery Pittman. That's true.
So Lawrence, it wasn't just you marathoning those 16 episodes. It was you and your wife.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Cool.
Yeah. I think maybe I estimated that gold coin would be maybe $1,000 now, but I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe that's an overestimate. I don't really know.
It depends on how pure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll say $800. How's that, Jill?
Yeah, that sounds better. I like that. What are we on now? We're on 6, right?
We're on
What's your
6. Number 6 for me is let's see here. Oh, I think we already covered 6 because I said Little Girl Lost.
Oh, okay.
So we're on number 5.
Okay, then my 6 was Kick the Can, which we already talked
There you
about.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Number
So
5.
number 5, The Midnight Sun.
Ooh. That's my number 4.
Yeah, very memorable, very well done all around. Yeah, it's just an excellent episode. Nice, creepy. Has a nice. It's like you think it's going one way, then it gives you a twist. And it's yeah, really very memorable. That's episode like so many of the others. You know, there's certain episodes that stay with you, and that's one of them.
Well, especially this one for me since it was my very first Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah.
I especially love the paintings in the episode and how they play with the heat. And it's very well constructed. It's a nightmare, and normally I hate it when they say, "Oh, it was all a dream," but this time it works because of the twist.
Yeah,
It's still a
exactly.
nightmare. It's just the opposite.
It's just the opposite. It's like, oh dear.
Yes.
But yeah, everybody is really, it's just very well acted. It's a nice, tight little script.
It was gripping enough to hold a 6-year-old's attention, so it's kind of good.
Yeah, Yeah, it's
Mm.
that's very, very well, hopefully you weren't too distressed when you saw that, but
I was very curious, like, wow, what's the sun doing?
yeah.
I went outside to go check to see if it was
Double
going
check.
anywhere.
It's like
Yeah.
everything's okay.
Everything was okay, and then I played hopscotch or something, I don't know.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's good because I don't want the Twilight Zone to give little Jill nightmares.
Yeah, I don't remember. I certainly didn't have that nap my grandma wanted me to have.
That's true. It's like it kept you awake with suspense.
So now we're on number 5.
Number 5
What you
for
got?
me, that was Midnight Sun, and yours was
My number 5 was 5 characters in search of an exit.
Symmetry,
that's
Jill.
That's
5
my 4.
characters, number 5.
Yeah, I didn't even do that on purpose. But
Yeah.
it's a wonderful mystery. I had no clue what was gonna happen, and
That
then
was my 4.
the
Yeah.
reveal was
It
amazing.
would be even further up if the ending was a little different than what it was, but
Yeah, Lawrence, you and I both have that episode at number 4.
but it was really good going through it. It's like, oh man, this might be my new fave until it got to the end. Then I was like, oh,
You didn't like the end?
no. I mean, it was good, but I don't know. I was hoping for something.
You're not a Toys R Us kid?
I guess not. But it was really cool. I mean,
You
I
liked
was
the
thinking,
journey more than the
yeah, I was thinking
reveal.
it was more like these characters are different aspects of one person's overall personality.
Oh,
is one thing I was thinking.
interesting.
And they didn't realize who they were because they were separate. I don't know.
So your ending, the person would wake up in an asylum? No,
I don't know. But anyway, Stone
a
Racket,
padded cell?
since you are the encyclopedia here, who was the actor that played the clown in that? I missed it when we were.
That was Murray. I have to look it up. I'm sorry, but Murray Matheson. I think it's
okay.
right, Jill. Murray Matheson. I'm going by memory, so I don't want to cheat. But yeah, the only other thing I've seen him in, I think, is Hawaii Five-0, the classic Hawaii Five-0. But yeah, Jill. Hello, Jill.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Is it
just
Murray
looking for.
Matheson that played for the clown?
I'm looking at my notes.
I'm gonna look it up now here.
Susan Hamilton plays the ballerina, I think. And of
Yeah,
course,
Murray Matheson, you got it.
yeah, Murray Matheson. And of course, William Wyndham is the soldier. And is it Susan Hamilton or Harrison? Susan Harrison. Yeah.
Yes, Harrison is
Plays
correct.
the ballerina.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the big 3 of that episode.
I didn't remember any of them except for William Wyndham. So I only remember.
That's Decker.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, the Star Trek connection. There you go.
I only remember the Star Trek stuff. Sorry, my brain can't hold anything else.
Oh, that's no problem. Star Trek is awesome.
Mm-hmm. It sure is. So where are we? Now we're on 4. And my 4 was the Midnight Sun. What's yours?
What you just
Oh yeah,
covered.
we just covered. We did 5. All right. So now we're on 3.
And then
my 3 was
are we
It's a Good Life.
Oh, number 3 is A Good Life. Mine is Nothing in the Dark.
Nice. Yeah, that was one Tiger Stripes really liked. I don't know if she's back yet.
Oh, it's superb.
Yep.
I remember
my number
talking
3 as well.
I was talking to my mother about that episode. She my father were watching some of the classic Twilight Zones, and I would call almost every weekend, and I was talking to my mom, and she mentioned that they watched that. And she really enjoyed that episode. So it's one that they apparently hadn't seen before. But that made an impression on my mother. I just remember talking to her about it. But yeah, it's very well done. And they were kind of trying to remember who was hesitant. Oh, Buck Houghton was hesitant to get to have Gladys Cooper play the old woman, but the director insisted, and I'm glad that he got his way. She's just excellent.
Oh yeah, definitely. She sells it for sure.
Yeah. Buck thought, well, she's really a classy woman, you want her to play someone in the slums or, in the, it's like, she can do it. She's an
Yeah,
actress.
she's an
It's like,
yeah, she acts. That's part of the art.
Yeah.
Is to be able to be something that you're not.
Yeah.
And she does.
But yeah, number 3, Nothing in the Dark for me.
Very good. And we already discussed my number 2, which is Little Girl Lost. Oh, but you know what we haven't discussed is Lawrence's number 3.
Oh, that was this one, The Dark.
Nothing in the Dark.
Okay, Nothing in the Dark.
Wow,
okay.
Number 4 and number 3 were the same, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow, I like how we're exchanging these as we're getting to the top.
So
what
my
about 2?
What about
Little
Tiger
Girl
Stripes?
Lost. Yeah, what about Tiger Stripes? Is Tiger Stripes here? I don't know if she's here.
I guess that little girl is lost.
I'm here. I've been double muted.
Oh dear.
Oh, that must have been frustrating.
Only a little. And then I realized, double muted. I suppose y'all mentioned To Serve Man at some point.
That's my number 1.
It has to be a must, I think, for everybody.
Not me.
No, most
No,
people.
not for me
It's too popular for everybody else. But
no, for me,
I love it.
It is a special one in a way because it's of that special line. It's a cookbook, but as an episode overall, I wasn't as engaged or as interested, I guess, as others. But yeah, I respect it as being a classic. But
yeah, O. Henry ending.
Yeah, I like those.
But like O. Henry, it takes you, and I think it draws the characters together and it leads you on a journey, literally. So it's good. It's a good. I get why it's so popular too, because the big joke at the end.
Yeah, I had already
the big
read
black joke.
I had already read the Damon Knight short story, so when I encountered that episode when they were rerunning it on our local PBS station, I just went, I think it's see, Rod Serling did the teleplay, right, Jill? He adapted
Rod Serling. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a superior telling of the short story, in my opinion. I thought he did a really good adaptation of the short story, but it's just one that I don't really take to.
It's really fun though. It's got all these little clips from other movies in it, which is neat. Way to produce it.
Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden Planet. It's got, what else does it have? It's got other movies.
Yeah,
The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Okay, what do they play for that? That's interesting. I haven't watched it in a long time, so the only thing I could think of was Forbidden Planet, because when they show the ship in space, of course, it's the C-57D flying saucer from Forbidden Planet. But The Day the Earth Stood Still, I'm not sure what they use from that, but that rings a bell.
I have it in my notes here. The flying saucer footage featured in the beginning of the episode was borrowed
Oh.
from that movie. Yeah,
Oh,
so when
cool. When
everybody's
it's
looking,
when it's flying over DC?
yes.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Yep.
Yeah, I think
And
it's a really cool episode. I love the way it's put
mhm.
together
Now,
visually.
now at the end, does the man say that, when they land, they're all going to fight?
Oh,
They're all
no,
going to.
he's just kind of like, we're on the menu now.
Yeah,
I would like for him to say that they're going to
for
fight.
some reason, I thought, when I reread the story, that's the punchline. It's a cookbook, the end, and I thought, oh, it must be the teleplay where everybody, knowing their fate, once they reach the alien world, they're just gonna go go out swinging.
I would like that. I
And
would like if they did
I
that.
thought that's how the episode ended, but I haven't seen it in many, many years. But oh well, I guess I'm rewriting it in my head. So,
You're
It doesn't
making it
make that
better.
much difference because sooner or later, will all of us be on the menu? All of us.
not if you fight, fight, fight. No, anyway, but
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
the Kamamites are pig people in the short story. So they got Richard Keel.
Pig people, they don't look like that here.
Yeah, Richard Keel from James Bond movies, right, Jill?
Oh yes, that's right.
He plays Jaws.
Jaws.
Also, he's the caveman in Ega.
Hmm. What?
So that
Oh, there it is.
let's see, that was
That's the book to serve man. It's a cookbook.
there was actually trying to remember what it was. There was something on PBS that used that clip to mock Twilight Zone as an example of, I can't remember, but they used it as a way of mocking it, if I remember correctly.
Well, people tend to do that sometimes.
Yeah, it's either PBS or one of the networks. They just, they just kind of, it's like, well, you can't disparage Twilight Zone by showing something like just one clip. I mean, that's like, come on.
I feel like her delivery on that line is really brilliant. She just
she's
nails it.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very, very good. And,
yeah, I agree.
People who disparage things like that weren't there. They don't realize that many people don't read. And somebody like Rod Serling is basically bringing the written medium to them by making stories that are already excellent stories into film. And that's something that they could take a note from today, because they don't. They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really should.
Yeah,
people need to read more.
Definitely.
And not just the Wikipedia article about the book.
Yeah, the American Masters special on Rod Serling, submitted for your approval. What they disparage in that is Night Gallery. But Serling did some brilliant adaptations for Night Gallery. In fact,
he didn't have control of Night Gallery.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about strictly
the people
writing.
who are listening to us might not know. And clearly, the people who were disparaging Night Gallery on whatever medium you were watching didn't know that either.
The American Masters special on PBS for Rod Serling, but his adaptations, I think, are where he excelled on that series.
It's almost impossible to judge Night Gallery by what exists today, because it was originally in an hour-and-a-half format, and they've cut it down and even edited inside the episodes themselves in order to squeeze it and fit it into a half-hour format, and it's just not the same at all. It's heartbreaking, tragic.
It wasn't an hour and a half; it was an hour show.
No, I think it was 90 minutes because it rotated with 4 other shows, so it only came on, or maybe 3 other shows, but I think 4. It only came on once a month, so it was kind of a big deal when it came on.
Yeah,
it was part of what they call the Sunday night the Sunday night movie, the Sunday night.
No, it was 1 hour. It rotated with 3 1 hour shows: The Psychiatrist, the San Francisco International Airport, and McLeod. And McLeod and Night Gallery only.
Are you in Canada?
No, I'm in
I
Iowa.
I remember it rotating with Heck Ramsey specifically.
No, Heck Ramsey rotated with Columbo, Macmillan and Wife, and McLeod on the Sunday night mystery movie. And
right.
Yeah, but yeah, what Tiger Stripes is referring to is when they syndicated it. They just butchered the series and put it
Oh,
into a
that's
half
terrible.
hour, and they took segments from other movies to expand the shorter story segments, and then the longer story segments they just butchered it to fit it into a 24-minute, 22-minute, and but finally they restored it back to the 1 hour when they released it on DVD finally, and then now on Blu-ray. So
Okay. That's why a lot of people pick that up now because it was
yeah,
corrected. That's great.
yeah. I mean, it was just and another thing to expand the package. There wasn't enough even when they cut it down to a half hour, and so they spliced in a completely different series, The Sixth Sense, with Gary Collins.
That sounds a bit confusing.
Oh, it's just terrible. And then they made, I don't know why he agreed to do it, but Rod Serling did introductions for the segments from The Sixth Sense. And instead of a painting, it was just simply a still frame from that particular episode of The Sixth Sense that they were splicing in. It's just horrendous.
Well, they were making him do it, so I guess he was like, okay,
Yeah, I
let's
guess he
try to
was
fit it in.
some kind of contract thing, but like Tiger Stripe said, he did not have control over Night Gallery because he got burned out on Twilight Zone as a executive.
He did.
And
It's
I
so
would have said, still be the executive, but just let others do your bidding, and you can sit by your pool and just talk on the phone to them.
Well, before I ask you guys your number one, I just want to finish with To Serve Man because I also really
sorry.
love. I just wanted to finish up there. I really love the Treehouse of Horror episode on it. That really it flips it on its head and twists it a bit, and it's so fun. And anyway, I love the setup as if this were a documentation of a real news broadcast, as if this episode is really happening. It gives me real War of the Worlds by from the radio broadcast vibes. Those vibes really come out from this episode, and as if the aliens really were among us, especially when we do the lie detector test. And it makes me feel, like, hey, maybe this could happen. Wonder if we ever meet alien life forms, will they be well-meaning or will they have ulterior motives? Maybe not necessarily wanting to eat us, but something. And this is another episode that stirs my imagination beyond the plot. So that beyond the plot twist, I think it's more than just No Henry. I think it says something about our place in the universe and whether or not we're alone. That's my choice. And so
That's
what's your number one?
That's your number one. I didn't. Oh, what was that?
What's your number one?
I don't think I talked about my number two.
I didn't get to
You didn't?
number two yet either.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Lawrence or Stone Reckon, who wants to go first?
Lawrence?
Well, I guess I can jump first. Number two for me is 2. The episode 2. TWO.
It's a wonderful episode. 2 for 2. Yeah, this is such a great episode. They tell so much of the story, and the actors can say so much without saying anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just love that. And like Tiger Stripe said, what a way to kickstart the 3rd season of Twilight Zone.
And the things they look at also say so much, not just about the world, but their responses to it and how it kind of governs them. I mean, with so few words, it's really effective, and especially the great reveal toward the end with her wearing the dress. You know,
And
Yeah,
she's
and that's how she communicates her friendship.
she's wearing the dress, but she still has her knife and her gun and her kick boots. No,
It really feels like Fallout. I really love that,
yeah,
but I don't know if anybody's watching
it's
that.
yeah. I just love that episode. That's why it's my number one.
Nice. Yeah, it does work out as a number one. I can see that.
But number two for me is a game of pool.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we have the great Jonathan Winters and the great Jack Klugman, who never disappoints in any of his Twilight Zone performances and so many others. But yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, definitely.
And the director and Klugman were, like we mentioned in our review, they were both there to help Jonathan, because if he blew a line, he would just keep going and do comedic turns and crack up the whole crew.
Yeah, sometimes I forget about the comedic aspects of that episode.
But
I mean,
yeah, but George Clayton Johnson wasn't happy with Serling's changes with the
like the ending. The ending was
ending
could have
and
been better. The ending
and
could have been.
the limbo, in the opening, and they were considering having Jonathan Winters with not one but two or three blondes, and they decided, oh, we'll just have one, and then they nixed that completely. But yeah, the ending, Klugman's character loses, and
Yeah.
But I still love the episode. It's just a great two character play.
Mm. Yeah, it definitely is.
And speaking of two character plays, my number one is two, and so that covers all of my top tens.
Yay! Oh, and tell us your number one. What's your number one, Lawrence? Did you tell us already?
No, I guess I'm an oddball here, but for me it was The Passerby.
Oh yeah, you
The
mentioned that.
Passerby. Oh, that's
the
right.
Hunt, you mean?
The Passerby.
Okay, the Civil War one?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
I'm just a sucker for Black is the Color of My True Love's Hair. That's the song that it was played in it on
That they were singing?
Starbucks guitar. And we were affected by it so much that Liza and I are going to add that to our set of songs that we play.
Oh, wow. You were influenced by a Twilight Zone episode to
Yeah.
change your musical set. That's pretty powerful.
To add to it, when we hear good music here and there, we'll add things to it. But yeah, the character played cigar box guitar, the limping character who came by her home, and he wasn't sure what happened to him either until it started clarifying for him. And I thought, the addition of that song and singing it was beautiful. It's an old Irish folk tune. And then, the fog on the road at the end, and then the final, scene with Abraham Lincoln. I thought at first, is that a little too much? And it's like, well, not really. I guess not
No, it
with what it
works.
was saying, the last casualty of the Civil War.
Yeah.
And everything. And, one thing that's frequent throughout the Twilight Zone is to always have a sobering view of war and everything. And especially this one, a war between, a country of people, really. And yeah, I don't know. I can't really say anything that would be effective for, how that was. I can't speak right now, in other words, but for me, it was kind of like an effective telling of what it was trying to say, I think. I'm done. I'm sorry. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Say more
Yeah, well, I'm
dramatic
glad you
stuff.
like that song. No, you're doing
Well, it's
great.
not just the song. I mean, I announced
Mhm.
it as like the icing on top, but for me, it was just like somehow I really felt it throughout. Like when she wanted to, when she got the shotgun and was trying to blow off the head of the Union soldier and everything. And it's dawning on you at that point, oh, he's dead. And then then you start thinking about who else might be dead here and everything. And
Yeah, that's her shocking revelation. She was
yeah,
not expecting that.
well, it still wasn't enough for her to realize her own situation until
Mm.
Lincoln, and her being like a staunch rebel and filled with so much hate for the other side and everything. When he came along, I don't know, just the poise of the character delivering that for me was effective
Mhm.
in how
Yeah,
he helped
we
her
knew she
realize
was
her own death.
yeah, we knew she was dead far sooner than she did.
Yeah.
So we had to wait around for Lincoln to tell her what's what. And they go on the road. Yeah, it's like after a journey.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Yeah, definitely.
But I like
It's
how
great.
they addressed it even with the limping character who was, her company for most of the thing. It was, I don't know, just something special about how I mean, it would be better if I could quote it because the line that he delivered in his realization of what happened to him was really effective. It still kept, I mean, it wasn't on the head. It was just like a very poetic way of saying it. I don't know, but
Mm,
that's the one that I
definitely.
felt was, you know, my favorite from a marathon, granted. But
Yeah, that's true. You did watch all of those all at once, which I commend you
yeah,
for that.
but I
Tag
guess it's one of those things where it may be more of a
mm,
personal pick rather than
mhm.
completely objective.
Well, no, it's pretty objective. It does also do one of the things I love, which is humanizing the other side.
Yeah.
If you feel one way or the other, if you like one or the other side, you realize that we're all
Hmm.
humans.
Yeah,
All
and
that.
that was in another episode.
Yeah, there's several episodes in season 3 like that, and 1 and 2, which is great. Tiger Stripes. Um, were there any other episodes you wanted to talk about before we
Yes,
close
please.
this one?
I can. I thought Gavin Blackburn in the comments
Oh,
mentioned
that's right.
that uh, the first episode that you ever saw, Jill, Midnight Sun, reminds him of the British movie The Day the Earth Caught Fire, which is fascinating because I've never heard of
Wow.
that movie. And I looked it up very quickly and saw that it has a solid cast, Leo McKern and Janet Monroe for starters. And so I'm going to have to go find that movie. Thank you, Gavin.
Oh,
That sounds really
nice.
interesting.
Speaking of Gavin, he had a top 5 too, so I'm just gonna list them off. His number 5 was The Midnight Sun. 4, 5 Characters in Search of an Exit. 3, Nothing in the Dark. 2, A Game of Pool. And number 1, 2.
That's my list. Gavin had something different.
Oh, that's right. That's your list. Okay, Gavin's list was It's a Good Life, Death's Head Revisited, which we have not talked about, 5 Characters in Search of an Exit, A Quality of Mercy, and Nothing in the Dark are his top 5 episodes. But we did not talk about Death Head Revisited. That's another window death.
What is
Oh wait,
a
maybe there
quality of
wasn't
mercy? I don't remember.
maybe there wasn't a window death, but there was
That's the
definitely
one
a
with
window jumping in through a window. You don't always have to die.
that's the episode with Dean Stockwell as the gung ho. Is he a colonel?
Oh, the
Can't remember, a
Civil War one
lieutenant,
also.
whatever. But it's set in the Pacific, and then all of a sudden,
Okay, no, yeah,
you
the
know,
lieutenant, yeah, the
yeah,
trading
he's a
places.
lieutenant, yeah, and then all of a sudden he's on the other side.
That
as
was,
a Japanese
that one also was very
soldier.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned that one before. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
What a
one of your
good one.
top ones. Yeah.
What else? There was one that I think deserved a mention for great acting, even though the episode itself let me down a bit. Was the one with the here we go. I don't know the titles. The one with the millionaire who invited people
One
who
more
embarrassed him.
pallbearer with Joseph Joseph Wiseman as the millionaire.
The lady actress in that, the one who played his school teacher.
Uh-huh.
She, I think, did a very effective job in that one. That was the bright light of that episode. I thought it was worth a mention because she was really good.
Okay.
I don't remember her name, but
yeah, I don't recall her name either.
Yeah, I did like that one.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yes, that's season. I think that's season 3 of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
And since Gavin mentioned it, Death Head Revisited, that was a punishment for a Nazi in the way, and only the way that the Twilight Zone could meet out.
Yeah, that's a really good one. And you're talking about the window. He smashes a window in that one with his fist. Does he
Yeah,
not?
I knew there was something with the window. Yes.
Yeah, he smashes
Yes,
a
he does.
window in that.
So he can yell at everybody.
Yeah.
There you go. And yeah, there's so many. There's still more episodes we didn't exactly talk about. But then we'd be talking about the worst episodes because I did not like I guess I did mention Commander, and
Cavender,
I also
yeah.
I'm never gonna say it right, Stone Racket.
That's okay.
And I also did not like the mirror or the gift too much.
Yeah, the mirror. We had fun with that one with the fake beards.
Yeah, that was that one. Yeah, it's an effective idea that all dictators and all people that crave power are gonna fall victim to that, but
yeah, like it's a cycle. It's your destiny. You're never gonna break the cycle of power corruption.
Yeah, exactly. But the way it happened was just almost like these guys are just like, I mean, he's just whatever his name is, I forget, Ramos Clemente or whatever. He was just,
Clemente, yeah.
I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I'm gonna kill you now, and I'm gonna kill you. It's like, man,
I'm gonna kill both of you.
This is heavy-handed, man.
Yeah, it's heavy-handed, but at least
now let's go kill all those people off screen.
Peter Falk though goes on to be Columbo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, and something good came from it.
Yeah, that's not one of his finest hours, but yeah, it's heavy-handed is a good way to describe that one.
For sure. Let's see, any ones we didn't mention? The jungle. Don't forget to bring your lion's claw.
Oh, I like the one line I love from the jungle is when he's there with those other people, I guess, on the board of the business or whatever, that were thinking about superstition, and he's like, and then he points them out and say, well, you're all just witches and warlocks. And I was like, oh wow. Because of their superstitions that they have.
Yeah,
one that was a great call out. He called them out.
Yeah, one has a rabbit's foot and one does the salt over the shoulder, I think, or something like that. But
that one's biblical.
What was that?
That one's biblical.
Well, really?
Roots. Well, turn into a pillar of salt.
No, throwing salt over your left shoulder or right shoulder.
But doesn't that have something to do with it?
Like, I don't. That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Because it wasn't it that they looked back?
Lot's wife looked back.
Yeah.
And that was expressly forbidden by
it was
the Lord.
Probably over the
she
shoulder.
Turned into a pillar of salt.
Yeah, Mm-hmm.
Season 3. It's a wrap. It sure is.
It's a wrap.
We're all
Now
done.
on to season 2.
Yeah. Now
Uh-uh.
on to wait a minute. No.
We're
We're
going
on to
back.
season 4. We're gonna do the 1-hour episodes, and since they are 1 hour, I'm only gonna cover one episode for each one. So
Aw, no, that's understandable.
yeah.
Perfectly
Just to
understandable.
just to save my brain, because sometimes things get busy.
Yes.
So that'll be good. And plus, the Twilight Zone always has lots and lots of extra content because everybody loves to talk about what happened behind the scenes, and so I won't be starved for information to talk about. So one episode should be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what the first episode is called, because we didn't get a preview. At the
In
end of the
his
episode, we don't get
image.
previews. In his image. Thank
Yes.
you. And we don't get a Serling.
He couldn't see
preview.
that
I
far
couldn't
ahead
find it.
in time.
What? No.
No, I didn't know it. No, I don't always look ahead.
No, he's referring to Serling
Rod's,
not
yes.
having a preview, but of course they didn't know
of
their
course,
series
of
was
course.
renewed or not. So.
Yeah, they thought that it was over.
Now there may have been a promo that
I don't
was
know where
done,
the promo is.
but who knows? I'm not sure about that. I don't think it's on the Blu-ray, but I'll have to double check that. I haven't watched that in a while. But I know what it's all about. What about you, Jill?
Well, from IMDb it says
Oh,
a
no.
35-year-old man grapples with his ongoing urge to kill and confusion about his origins. Okie dokie. That's what that says.
Yeah,
I prefer Serling's. Previews.
Yeah, I don't like his first victim is an evangelist, so I kind of don't like that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's very disturbing.
Yeah, it's like I don't like that. Why did CBS approve of that? But anyway,
I don't know, but I know what I approve of. And I do approve that Canadian Spider-Man likes the barbecue rub spices from Buc-ee's. I didn't read that quote earlier. I didn't read that earlier. Better than the sauce, in my opinion.
Okay.
Interesting.
He would know. He's an expert.
Yes. Yeah, he's pretty good. Pretty good at cooking and eating.
Good at cooking and eating.
Well, no. Have you ever been to one of his bonfires live on his channel? He'll barbecue something on his fire and then eat it right in front of us. So I've seen him do both.
Okay, very good.
Well, we need to go up there so we can be there in person to enjoy his cooking.
Yeah, well, and I do love a good bonfire party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's still here. That's good. Yeah. Tow. How could he have been hesitant about having Gladys Cooper play that part? I don't know.
Well, it was just basically Buck thought that she was too classy to play that particular character, being a lady of the stage, and it's like he was proven wrong, and he was glad to be proven wrong, according to the book, what I read in the book.
Okay, I think we've done it. That's a wrap for season 3. And
Yeah.
we're gonna head out and do stuff and have a Tuesday. Have a good rest of our Tuesday. I'm gonna go pick up my children, and when I come home, I'll make a thumbnail for the membership stream tomorrow. And then maybe I'll make a thumbnail for Friday. I'm gonna do Stargate SG-1, the pilot episode.
What are you
It's gonna be
doing
fun for me.
Saturday?
Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Your
not-
late night thing?
Oh, my late night thing. I'm not sure.
With
Oh,
Scotty?
you know what? Nothing. We're not doing anything Saturday, unfortunately. Sorry.
Oh.
I've got to go out of
Does
town
that mean
and
there's
celebrate.
no stream, or are you going to be on stream just staring back at the chat?
Yeah, it's just going to be a chair stream. I'm going to put my Tribble on the chair and see how many views I get. No.
That would be a good idea.
No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not streaming on Saturday
Could you
because
imagine the
my
new
it's
Jill
just
defeats lower decks?
I'm on an away mission. I'll tell everybody what I did when I return because I don't like to put too much information on the internet before it's happened. But yes,
Wise.
Yeah. Thank you, Tiger Stripes, and you're here just in time for me to ask you if there's anything you want to add.
Oh, I've been
to
here
this
all
live
along.
stream. Oh, okay.
And for quite a while now. I would say my favorite episode, it's really hard to pick one because just so many classics in the third season, would be Little Girl Lost. That's the one that, for some reason, speaks to me.
Fantastic choice. That's my number 2.
The physicist saves the day. And,
yeah.
And he's very logical and thoughtful and calm in the midst of, the family furor, which is understandable because it's their daughter. And their dog.
And I do, as much as I love the explanations of the fourth dimension from the physicist, I also love the art direction for the actual sets.
Yeah, it's
to make the fourth
very
dimension
effective.
come to life.
Yes.
I feel like that's how I would feel if I were in the fourth dimension because you're going to be interacting with more directions than you're used to. Every direction that think of them being extended at right angles to each other. And that's the fourth dimension.
Oh, it's terrifying. Yeah, it still gives me the willies.
Definitely. Very, very fantastic episode. That's my number 2.
What was your number 1?
My number 1 was To Serve Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
It is. It is good. Yeah, I think I'm the only one who put that in my top 10, but that's all right. Yeah.
I'm the only one to put Passerby in my top 10.
That's true. I
and
like
I had
that
it at
one.
1.
I think overall season 3 is fantastic. There's just a few episodes that kind of are not so good. And then
they're still not bad. They clunk, but they're not bad. They're not bad TV. They're just not up to the excellence that you expect.
Exactly.
There's one that I missed.
Sterling, stop trying to make Mr. Beavis happen. Mr. Beavis is not going to happen. I'm sorry.
What? Well, I'm sorry, but I missed it, but I guess it deserves a mention somehow. Was the trade-ins? Not that the overall episode was fantastic, but I think the look on the wife's face when she saw her husband as a young man jumping around and stuff like that, and how she was just flabbergasted.
Well, it's nice conceptually too.
I love the exploration, not just of mortality, but of lifelong commitment to your partner in marriage and what'll happen if you decide to, well, he actually, if you have that option of transferring into a younger body, but your partner can't do it. Yeah, he realizes it's not going to work.
But see, as the younger man, he could definitely get a good job, work, and pay for his wife to have the same procedure done.
Yeah, that's true. Logically, you're correct. They'd have to go through the emotional turmoil, though,
right,
during that time of not being able to connect.
Yeah,
they've lost
definitely
that.
They've lost that love and feeling. No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
No, that's true though. So they'd have to both be really cold and just like, okay, we're doing this we're gonna get you a body soon. We're just gonna get this done. And
no,
that's not what they did. What they did is make me cry.
Yeah, the final message was great there from Sterling. As a reminder.
Yep. Jill, did you have 2 in your top 10?
The episode called 2. TW.
Yes. Did you have?
Oh yeah, I did. Yes.
Okay, so did all of us have that in our top? I think we did.
Yeah. It was number 2 for me.
It was number 2 for you.
Easy to remember.
Number 1 for me.
You know what? I didn't. It's
Yeah, I think I was the only one with the dummy.
14. I got 14. I got 2 at 14. Sorry to
Oh.
everybody. I do
You
like it
have
though.
14? Oh my goodness, you ordered them all.
Yeah, I ordered all of them.
Wow.
That's the only way my brain works. When you tell me to sort, I have to sort them all. Because then I'm not sure whether or not something's going to make it to the top 10. So they all have to be sorted. So let me get Lawrence's YouTube channel up there.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay. Wayfarer Project. Somewhere down here. I've got to update my bot, but in the meantime.
Well, this weekend actually is going to be a little different. I'm not doing the Friday night thing because Liza and I are heading to the Brandington, Florida Cigar Box Guitar Festival, where we'll be performing on the Saturday of the weekend. But we'll be back in time for Sunday's Earworms, where we're doing Babylon 5, Babylon Squared, the epic episode. Well, part one of an epic two-parter that takes a few seasons to complete. But an excellent episode. Everybody loves Zathras. Not the one. Not the one. So that's what we're doing Sunday. But there'll be some special uploads over the weekend as we do some things at this CBG festival. And we're going to record our performance and stuff. But some of it will take editing before we upload. Some of it might be quick things we upload. So if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to the Wayfarer Project. And that's my shameless plug.
Nice. What's CBG?
Cigar Box Guitar.
Ah, thank you.
Like the one played in Passerby. Which
yeah.
Actually, it was from post-Civil War. Basically, in order to raise funds, basically there was a tax put on cigars, and the most effective way to do it was to use boxes to box them up, so it's not like an individual stamp on individual cigars and stuff, but on a box at a time. And so that's when cigar manufacturers first started making cigar boxes, which turned into its own art form. And they make good resonating chambers for guitar.
Interesting. Wow. Yeah, who knew that would be the case?
Yeah, Liza makes her own CBGs, and as a maker and player, we're going to be showcasing what we do.
Nice. You sell those on Etsy?
Liza, she tried Etsy for a bit. It doesn't work out as well as just handling transactions directly.
Gotcha.
So yeah, people can contact her through her YouTube channel, and she gives you personalized attention, and even does some custom builds for people, that's uniquely made for that person with a lot of love and attention.
That is really cool. And also really cool is Stone Racket. Thank you for hanging out today to finish off season 3.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And speaking of cigar boxes, there's an episode of Columbo from the first season where a cigar box makes a good explosive device. That was when Columbo was part of the Wednesday mystery movie in its first season. And,
people get really creative with those cigar boxes.
Yeah, that's an episode that has Roddy McDowall as the guest murderer. Also has the lovely Anne Francis in that particular episode with the exploding cigar box.
Wow.
Does it explode or doesn't it?
I guess you'll have to watch the episode to find out. No spoilers here.
No spoilers.
I think it will
explode. The cigar box will explode 20 seconds after you receive this message.
Yep. Tiger Stripes, thanks for hanging out. Oh, you got the little girl. There's Lucy.
Thank you. Yes.
And, oh, I can never remember his name. Max or something.
Mac, I think.
Mac. There you go. Good boy.
Good dog.
And is there anything you want to share with us before we head out?
I'm good. Thank you for hosting.
Okay. You're welcome. I'm glad to have hosted, and I can't wait to get into season 4 because I hear it's going to be a completely different show. There's going to be, I know some people say that the episodes are padded, but Gavin says there are some good episodes, so I'm looking forward to the good ones.
There's some good ones, and there's the others.
And then there's the others. We're gonna watch them all. We won't skip any.
Oh,
no matter
the
how bad they
agony!
are.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, there's some I have not watched at all.
Wow.
So,
Well, and maybe they're better than you think.
well, I don't know. No, anyway, yeah, I'll have to see because there's some that there's one in particular that's like I don't really have any interest watching this, but I'll do my homework for you, Jill.
Hooray! Yeah, just like I got Scotty R37 to read 2 chapters of Lord of the Rings. He would never have done that before. Like he will never read the rest of it. He doesn't like it. He just doesn't like Lord of the Rings.
Oh my!
I don't understand it myself.
The second one, Mr. Brown, is also like that.
Oh my God, Mr. Brown too. Yeah, there are people out there. Not everybody loves it like we do.
Fantasy.
Everyone here does though. So all of y'all are cool.
Yeah,
I'll see.
It's great.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I updated the membership list. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry guys. I got to do one more thing. Since the membership is tomorrow, I'm going to do one more special thing. So if you've stayed here this entire time, you get to see this happening. Where I give away 5 memberships.
Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see who gets them. And if you get them, you can show up tomorrow on my membership stream. On me. And so we've got Suzanne Eckstein gets a gift. Also Crazy Horse, the Comic Relief Crusader, Mick Phoenix, and the Joker.
You get a membership, and you get a membership, and you get a membership.
Yes.
Oh, shucks.
What a way to end the stream, right? That's a good way to end.
Yeah.
Boffo ending. Very generous.
Mm-hmm. And I'll see you all next time. Bye now. See you next Tuesday on the Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Learn all that is learnable.
And the ways our differences combine to create meaning and beauty.
It has always been easier to destroy than to create.
May we together become greater than the sum of both of us.
Well, now you have something new to think about. Carry on.
All right, move along. Done. Stop it. Get off of the things. Go outside. Get some food. It's like, it's a time of day where you live. Go do something. Shut up, Snoopy. I don't care. You smoke too much. Let's go. Let's go adventure. Let's go explore.
Emma.